Welcome to Sunday Night Suns on a very special Tuesday. We're going to do something a little bit differently today and a little bit more difficult because we are going to talk about this entire playing game with the Blazers. No need really for introductions or anything. We know what's going on, and we're about to sit here this entire game and discuss what's going on. So I got my man Keith with me. What's up? How you feeling?
Good. I'm excited. We're about to tip off right here.
You ready for another exciting edition of Suns basketball that we hope goes significantly better than the one we saw in person the other day?
Absolutely.
Me too. This game is, here we go. We're ready for it. It's
won the tip off.
Yeah, we're about to get tip off. Like, we're ready. I really love the matchups for the Suns. Wish we had Grayson Allen. They do have Jeremy Grant is playing. So the Blazers are pretty much at full strength. So we're going to need to see what the Suns can do minus Grayson Allen. That means that Jalen Green is going to need to be good today. And I like to see that. You like to see Jalen Green attack to start the game, draws the foul.
Yeah.
He's going to get the free throw too. We're going to be a little bit delayed probably just because of the fact that this game is on Prime, which automatically makes it delayed. I'm in the middle of nowhere, which means I'm in the boonies. So if you're watching it live on a localized stream, we could be a little bit behind. I think our feed here is a little faster, but point is just to get the feel of what we're talking about. What I like from that first play, Jalen Green attacked immediately. There was no hesitation. He went right to the rim. Now, then he goaltends on the other end now.
Yeah.
Or there's Williams. Okay, well, fair enough. I saw braids and a goaltend, and I thought it was Jalen Green. Makes sense that it's Williams. What do you feel about this starting lineup with Jalen Green, Jordan Goodwin, Devin Booker, and Dylan Brooks?
I like it. I guess I'd scratch my head a little bit on Goodwin starting over maybe Gillespie, but I guess we're wanting his defense. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's interesting. It's obviously a small ball lineup. You've got Brooks playing the 4 in that lineup. It makes sense. The Blazers aren't a super big team. They play a smaller lineup. So, I understand it. It was just, I was surprised to see Goody and Jalen Green starting with Booker. That was, good start here. Good start on offense. Couple of good possessions. Nice play there.
Brooks going now.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. We've got hustle tonight. We've got energy.
Yeah.
And, I don't know how much we saw that the last few weeks as the season was winding down. Right now, there looks to be a little bit higher level of care than we've seen lately, which certainly we've been hoping for on this show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think the small ball lineup is interesting. I also am curious to see, what are Williams' minutes going to be like tonight?
Yeah.
What are Oso Iguodala's minutes going to be like tonight? Are we going to see Malawach at all?
I was wondering that a second ago. I do hope we get some Malawach minutes. Hopefully we get that lineup you and I were talking about in the last show where we got Malawach and Oso out there at the same time.
I would love to see that for even just a couple of minutes. I would love to see that. There you go. There's the defense that we've been missing so long. Yeah. Brooks steals it, gets it to Goodwin. Goodwin draws a foul. Say again?
Yeah. That's why they put Goodwin at the start.
That's why you put Goodwin in, because Goodwin and Brooks together are a defensive nightmare, and you see it right there. Brooks and Goodwin basically trap the defender. Brooks gets the ball, whips it to Goodwin. Goodwin goes for the layup, and he's fouled on the way up. I think that's 2 fouls on Scoot Henderson now.
Nice.
So, that not that Scoot has been good for them, but honestly, he's a defensive target. So that might fouling Scoot Henderson out might be bad because you might want to keep him on the court so that you can keep attacking him. But they just pulled him right now. Yeah. So I didn't actually see who checked in, but Matisse Thybulle. Interesting. Okay. So Thybulle, much better defender, but he can't score. So this is going to hurt the Blazers offense and help their defense. So it's certainly going to be interesting to see, but only 2 points in the first 2 minutes. You certainly like what you've seen from the Suns defensively thus far.
Yeah. Who was Scoot guarding?
Scoot would be guarding in this alignment, honestly, probably Book, or Jalen Green. They probably had him on Jalen. They wouldn't want to put him on Scoot, I would assume, or excuse me, on Booker, because they've got
All right.
Yeah, whew, man, Booker is. We're going to that elbow and we're just shooting these mid rangers and we're killing it. I will take it.
I like more
Single
shots
time.
from Cooks and Booker. They were all net. I would like to see that going forward.
Yeah, I like what we're doing in terms of like the way we're running our offense right now. Like we're attacking the rim, we're attacking the mid range. Booker scored over Kamara on that one. His short-term teammate from summer league, really only. Still hate that we traded Kamara, but ever since they've given him that $80 million, he hasn't really developed that much. So that one may have worked out for us.
He started off
Iguodala's a better player.
Second half of the season, he started doing a little bit better.
Yeah, but I think Iguodala's a better player overall. Like, if you ask me what player is more valuable to a team, I think Iguodala just is more. What he can do is more rare than what Toumani Camara does. Although Toumani Camara is a very good defender. Good on Book to draw the foul there, and certainly there's a lot of aggression from the guards right now. One thing that's interesting, there hasn't been a concerted effort to get the ball to Williams at all. There hasn't been a concerted effort to play any sort of post offense. It's been all jumpers. It's been all elbow, but they're really trying to, I really think they're trying to draw fouls here. Like, it seems like they know that the Blazers are an undisciplined defense, because right there, the minute Booker got Kamara on his heels, he was going for the foul right there.
That is,
he pulled up immediately and let Kamara run into him.
Booker's been really good at that this year, drawing fouls. I think you're right. That is, if we could get them in foul trouble early on, that'd be huge. I don't want to see too much foul baiting, but like something like that were to give me.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want the offense to be based on fouls, but I love when you're trying to attack a guy to potentially get him to draw fouls. You know what I'm saying? Like isolating a dude in pick and rolls and attacking him, I'm all about that. I think that's a great way. Don't leave him alone.
We got
playing wide open. You love to see that with Williams grabbing the rebound. Our rebounding is so much better with Williams on the court.
Yeah,
great screen there. He's just so big. Like, Williams' size is just, you just can't teach that. And I know that sounds stupid, but it's just honest to God true.
Yeah, it's that. I was so happy when he got healthy before the end of the season.
Yep. I'm glad that they let him sit until he was right. Mm-hmm. Even if it costs us a couple of games, I want to be healthy for the playoffs, Ultimately, This is one game. The play-in is one game. We can handle that. Beautiful screen by Williams. Beautiful. And Jalen draws another foul. So this is the thing.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Do you know if Grayson's playing tonight, or was he?
No, he's out. Grayson's out.
Okay.
Yeah. They list him as questionable earlier in the day, and then they decided to sit him because they just wanted to get healthy, hopefully, for the next series. One thing I love about Mark Williams is the screen assists. It's the Rudy Gobert thing where he gives you so much runway. Jalen misses the free throw. God damn it. Yeah. But he gives you so much runway that you have all this space to operate because of his size. And, when you score off that, they call it the screen assist. 13-7. So, okay, I told you I had some other stuff here. Obviously, number one, we got the Suns bandanas the other day. These are important. You got yours right here. These first game for my son. He has one. Everyone got them. But let's talk about not my son's first Suns game, but my first Suns game. Because that's what this is from. This is a Phoenix Suns towel from the playoff run. I believe it was, it's the 1994 playoffs. Wow. And there's like a whole song on here. I think it's like a country song that they they wrote lyrics for. Like, I don't know that. Like, what are we supposed to sing this or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I went to this playoff game with my mother, and that was like the first Suns game I ever went to. And so it's funny that, now 30 years later, we're still handing out, like, it's a bandana. It was a towel then, but it's, what I'm saying? It's a different kind of cloth, but the same kind of thing. But this one, it's like, it literally says primetime towels. There's been 4. Watch out, Phoenix. It's a new encore. Like, the whole thing is a poem. And then it goes into this like country song. And it's like, it says, this is the officially licensed primetime towel. And it's just, a piece of Suns history. I actually have another one here. Oh no. I knocked over my Michigan banners, but that's right now. I don't know. Everything's falling apart right now. We're a commercial. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. That
my-
top held up.
Yeah, well, and so that's the thing. That one looks how that one looks, but then there's also this one, which is actually really held up. You can see the color on this one like crazy.
Wow.
Like this one's even more so.
Same game.
That one somehow has just held. I don't know. And then another thing from All-Star Weekend when I was a kid, I've told you about this many times, that one of my mother took me out of school and took me to All-Star Weekend. This banner has a couple of Suns autographs on it. I was so dumb as a kid, I rolled this thing up. Like I rolled it. So it's not very pristine anymore. But who the hell cares? Live life the way you want to. Child myself wanted to roll this up into a cone. So I did. Maybe I knew I'd be smoking joints one day. Who knows? But it's an All-Star Weekend banner. I can't remember exactly. I think it's Reggie Theus who signed it, and I can't remember the other. I'd have to look and compare. But so, like I said, many, many memories of Suns history throughout, my entire life, really. This is not new for us. Yeah. It's been so, but it's just funny seeing some of those things. Those are, literally 30 years old. And now with All-Star Weekend coming back to Phoenix, normally I don't care about that stuff at all, but I'm probably going to have to take Christopher because I'm going to imagine he's going to love, seeing, All-Star Weekend and everything that sort of goes with it with, like they have the big inflatable games and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be a good time. I'm definitely excited for that.
That's next year or what?
I believe so, yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, that'll be awesome, dude.
That'll be good. Green gets 2 of the 3 free throws, so we'll take that.
Yeah.
Or one of 2 free throws, excuse me. Sorry, Booker was the one that got 3. I like what we're seeing so far. There's a lot of aggression on defense. We're forcing a lot of outside shots. We're not really letting them get to the rim. And then on offense, again, we're drawing fouls. We're attacking. Mm-hmm. I like what I'm seeing from this far. Like we have by far been the aggressor. We have been, we're pushing them into the corner, and that's the way that we need to handle this game. We can't let them have anything. We need to make it as difficult as possible on them. Thibault hits the 3, but what are you going to do?
Bonus, so that's we could be in the bonus 7 minutes to go.
The sun shines on a dog's asshole too, so even Thibault can hit a 3 every now and then, as Rasheed Wallace would say. Book loses the ball dribbling into. I hate seeing him go into the that was like a triple team almost. You got to cover Drew Holiday, man. Back-to-back triples and the 7-point lead is erased immediately. And that's the frustrating thing is, as we always talk about, in this league, threes just change the math so much. Jalen, get off the ball.
And, resulted in probably an unwise decision for Booker to run into those players like you were saying.
Right.
I think he draw another foul against the bonus there, and that's what happened.
Right. And that exactly. You don't want drawing fouls to be your strategy. You want it to be a nice side effect of what you're doing. You want to attack guys who are likely to foul, but you don't want to spam it. We're not playing 2K and you're shooting all with one player. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I like that we're forcing them to shoot a lot of threes. Yeah. I mean, they don't have a ton of great shooters. They have a few okay shooters. But the more Thibault threes, the more Kamara threes, those are good things. Jalen Green, beautiful little fade on that one. Hey, man, so far, Jalen has been a net positive in this game. He has played well.
Yeah.
He hasn't danced too much.
No, yeah, he's been very decisive.
Yeah. There's really only been one possession where he danced a little bit and he got off the ball before he shot it. Holiday's having a game. Dude, he always plays well against us.
No, I hate
Drew Holiday is a huge reason the Bucks beat us in the finals. I hate that guy.
Yeah. I hate seeing his face.
Yep.
Not until we win a championship will I be able to look at that man.
I know.
Beating him in this
It's especially annoying because then him and Booker had to go play Olympic basketball together right after that.
Yeah. Hey, that's an over and back. Isn't
I
it?
think they said he dribbled it off our feet, but it's like,
why isn't that a kick ball violation then?
right. That's stupid. There you go.
High in that one.
Beautiful block. That's okay. That was a foul.
Yeah.
There,
baby.
I mean, Avdia jumped on Williams' back on that one, but they're not going to call it, so whatever. Holiday brings the ball up court, drives inside against Williams. Williams with the block. No, they're going to call that a foul.
Yeah.
Williams hand up, not arguing it. Beautiful block on the play before, though. Thibault gets inside. He gets by Jalen Green, and Williams just says, I have the length of a monster, and I will block that shot, and he does.
Yeah.
And on the other end, then he swipes at Drew Holiday underneath the basket, but, what are you going to do?
I mean, yeah, bigger than Drew Holiday. You don't need to swipe at him, but,
Yeah, I mean, he's out of position, and it's just like, oh, well, hey, ball don't lie. What are you going to do? Not a foul. Is that 2 on Williams?
I don't know.
He's going to the bench now.
We brought in Oso, I saw.
Iguodala comes in. Avdia goes to the bench for the Blazers as well. So both second units in. Here's Jeremy Grant coming in for the Blazers. So, I mean, certainly still a lot of talent on the court for both teams. This lineup might be a little bit better defensive-oriented. Whoop. Knocking my mic over. This lineup's probably a little better defense-oriented for the Blazers. Mm-hmm. So the Suns got to take care of the ball here. And Gillespie's in. So you certainly want to – that's good when you need to take care of the ball. You want Gillespie out there.
Yeah, if we could get Gillespie, if he hits his shots tonight, I think we're in a good position. If his shot's falling, nice. Yeah,
this is a tiny lineup, though, dude. You got Green, Gillespie, Booker, Brooks, Iguodala. Like, we are very small right now. So it's going to be interesting to see if the Blazers try to go inside a lot. But I agree with you. Like, when Gillespie's hitting his shots, we are hard to beat. I mean, he set our record for three-pointers this year. When Gillespie's making threes, we are hard to beat.
Absolutely.
Oh, Jalen.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. There you go. This is the Jalen Green that we've been waiting to see. Like, this is, and again, it's the first quarter. So let's, but hey, 4 for 4. You're never going to be mad at that. This is the Jalen, and he's been waiting for this clearly. A very nice hezzy on that one. Draws a foul there. Looked like he stole the ball, but went for the rip. What I like from Jalen Green here, again, this is what we've talked about all season, is that there has been no hesitation here. He is attacking. He is going. There has not been – he knows what he needs to do, and he's doing it. He's not trying to decide what to do on the court, on the fly. He is quite literally attacking. We're 9 of 11 from the floor right now. We're only up by 7. The Blazers aren't even playing a bad game, but we're just – we're making everything. We're drawing fouls. We're making them shoot from outside. But obviously, you're not going to shoot 90% all game, so we got to keep pushing.
We'll honestly be able to see. It'll be interesting to see how we do without Green now.
Yeah, Jalen sits.
Yeah, he's been half of our.
Holiday immediately hits a step back. Yeah. Now we got Iguodala in with Royce, Booker, Ryan Dunn getting some minutes along with Gillespie. Interesting to see Dunn getting some early minutes in the playing game. Booker goes opposite elbow. He's been working right elbow the whole game. There goes Ryan Dunn pulling down the rebound. That's what you're in there to do, young man. All the way to the bucket, but he can't score. Man, he got all the way to the rim on that one, dude. Woo! And then he draws. He almost. Okay. Ryan Dunn all over the place right now. He nearly got a steal. Jeremy Grant missed in the corner. Then he grabs a rebound. Booker with the ball now, pick and roll with Gillespie.
Oh my
God. They're going to call a moving screen on Gillespie. That's strange and wrong, but all right. No reason to challenge that one too early in the game.
I think we are under question to that. Yeah.
Are they challenging?
Yeah.
Strange time to challenge that one, in my opinion. Just a bit of a weird moment.
I'm gonna go.
But hey, what are you gonna do?
Maybe because it was a sure thing. Because the guy obviously pushes Gillespie. I'll be right back.
We'll look at We'll look at some other stuff here for a moment. One of my favorite things about Dillon Brooks is he's kind of a nutcase, and everyone in Phoenix knows it and loves him for that. And pregame, this is one of his new things he just does now. Is he just stares. He just stares at the camera, and he just this is Dillon. This is our guy. Like, we love this dude. He's a nutcase, but he's our nutcase, and it's you can't. Every single person who knows this guy says he is the nicest dude in the world. No one has any negative things to say about him. Yeah, they know he feeds into his own persona. The whole thing with being the villain and all that stuff. That's part of him being who he is, and it's just hilarious the way that he feeds into all of this and enjoys all of it. This is who this guy is. He's just nutty, and honest to God, we love him. He's someone that we want to be on the Suns long term. Like, he's a long-term partner next to Devin Booker who fits perfectly. Somebody who can. Yeah, he loves it here. He wrote a whole article in the Players Tribune about how he wants to be in Phoenix. He wants to finish his career here. This has just worked. It's been one of those things that sometimes you don't necessarily see something coming. It's going to be good. It's going to go well, but you don't necessarily see how it can be exactly what you need, how it can be perfect for that time. And Dillon Brooks with the Suns has been exactly perfect. He's exactly what Devin Booker needs in a running mate. In a lot of ways, Dillon Brooks is sort of what we expected to get from Josh Jackson. Like, if you look back at what the Suns thought they were getting in Josh Jackson, that's what they've gotten in Dillon Brooks. And so it's funny enough that, Dillon's a little older and everything, but, Josh Jackson's not even in the league anymore. He's flamed out. And so, excuse me, for Dillon Brooks to be what Josh Jackson was supposed to be, the perfect running mate for Booker in terms of being a two-way wing who can create some of his own offense, who can take the toughest defensive assignment. Brooks is just perfect. Again, I've said it a million times, but I don't think you could find a better wing partner for Devin Booker at this point. Like, Dillon Brooks is, maybe Kawhi Leonard, but that's what we're talking about, is like the best wings in the league. The way these two fit together is just literally perfect. And I just played the of him for a moment. I was playing his pregame where he just psychotically stares into the camera.
It's so just like he's totally like. So okay, so we got put into the bonus on that. All
right. So it was worth it to do it was worth it then. Like, it ended up being the right thing to do, because I said don't challenge it, and Jordan Ott said no, we're going to challenge it. It's just funny because the other day it felt very frustrating at the game, watching plays that we felt like he should have challenged that he didn't challenge. But a great first quarter so far. Again, the Suns are hitting everything, so they need to be wary of, we could just win this game shooting jumpers. But the Blazers have made a lot of jumpers too. And so I do think that the lead itself is sustainable. Booker, top of the key, Gillespie. They were on the break, but the Blazers made a nice job recovering. Again, this is a good defensive lineup for the Blazers. Booker on Holiday gets another foul. The funny thing about this is that, again, they played on the Olympics together, so, they practice every day. So that Booker and Holiday, it's like we've been going at each other, Yeah.
That time.
You love to see that. Fouls on Holiday. He is such a huge part of organizing this team, and a big part of why this team was good this year is Jrue Holiday being a professional point guard. And so any world we're able to get him in foul trouble is very good for us. Booker's at the line right now, nailed his first one, 8-point lead early. Oh, God, dude, what is it with the missed free throws?
Missed at least so far.
Yep, Book misses his second free throw, still an 8-point lead, under 3 minutes left. So we're making all of our damn field goals, but we missed a couple of free throws. What are you going to do? They're going to call foul on that one, Oso. Jesus.
Oso
got bent in half on that one and then slapped Jrue Holiday.
you're gonna do it hard.
Oh
Make
yeah.
up
Oh,
twice
it was
about coming in at you.
yeah, it was Jeremy Grant. But yeah, that's true. Make him think twice about coming into the post again. You know,
Yeah.
that's if you're gonna foul someone, fucking foul him. Don't flagrant foul him, but foul him. You know.
Yeah.
But oh hey, you want to know? Do you want to know what time it is right now?
What time?
I don't know what fucking time it is. I'll show you what time it is. Phoenix Suns playoffs.
I love it.
Every single time I tried to include Portland Trailblazers, it would render one time it rendered one cool one, but it said Portland instead of Portland. So again, AI is stupid, but I can't help myself.
That's what After Effects is for.
Yeah, that's true. Or just hiring graphic designers.
Yeah.
We just need to sell this show to Sirius XM, and then I'll hire a full-time graphic designer. We have like 3 full-time viewers. Why wouldn't they want to buy it? Blazers with the ball. It's
nice block.
Yet another block. Suns rim protection has been pretty nice tonight. Ryan Dunn is scraping out some more minutes here. Wide open 3 for Royce O'Neal. He break that one. Dunn almost comes down with the rebound. Ryan Dunn is hustling all over the place.
Yeah.
He is getting these minutes back right now. Like, this is what you expected to see from him. He's the one who gets that block.
Yeah.
And
at first.
Yeah, no, he got and Oso was right there too. I mean, Oso kind of walled it off, and then Dunn came up and tipped the ball.
Yeah.
But together, the two of them, I love seeing them play together.
Me too.
Avdia goes right at Iguodala and scores. That was a pretty nice play. He went right at him and went strong off the glass. That's a tough one. Avdia's good, man. He finished the season with, I think, averaging 24, 6, and 6. He's a very good player. Iguodala, nice pass to Royce, who goes right. See, and that's the thing right there. Iguodala whips it to Royce in the corner, and then Iguodala sprints forward to the free throw line to get the floater off the pass from Royce. It's give and go, but out of a non-give and go action because Royce is in the corner. Like, that's the Iguodala stuff we love.
Yes.
This game has been a lot more what we've been hoping to see. Shadon Sharp.
Yeah.
It's a difficult triple to cut it to a 3-point game. The Blazers are playing well too. Like, they're making a lot of shots too. They're keeping it close. Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, it's not. We're gonna need Royce to be going. So the fact that he missed his first 2 threes is a little concerning, but he has plenty of time.
Yeah. Book just roasted Jeremy Grant on that one a little bit.
That was
got him with the little in and out.
We might just need to run Booker right now.
What'd you say?
We might just need to run our offense through Booker right now.
Yeah, Booker is hot right now.
A little bit more touch.
Again, another 3 for the Blazers off the offensive rebound. Jeremy Grant. I mean, the Blazers made a lot of threes in this quarter. The reason this is a 2-point game right now is because the Blazers are just making so many threes. I don't think that's sustainable. I don't think what the Blazers are doing is sustainable for a full game. So right now, where we are, I'm actually very comfortable. I like what I've seen so far. Booker, 1-on-1, 3 seconds left. Nails it. 9 seconds left in the quarter. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. He nailed that one. Here comes Avdia. He's going to fire a jumper at the end of the quarter. No, he gets to the rack. And it's in. Wow, dude. He's good. Gillespie, full court heave. Oh, dude. He damn near banked that thing in.
He did.
Well, all right. First quarter, listen. Again, I would have loved this to be more than a 2-point lead, but given the fact that the Blazers made a million 3-pointers, especially down the stretch there, I'm not even gonna stress about it too much. It's not something that's stressing me out. While we're on a break, let's take another look at some historical Suns stuff here. This one a little bit different. This one, not a towel, but in fact a moment. This is one of my favorite Suns moments in history. This is the 2006 playoffs, this is the Nash and Amari Suns, the Raja Bell Suns, that whole era. And this is against the Clippers, funny enough. This is, to that point, the best Clippers team ever. This is Elton Brand. This is and I believe that wasn't Baron Davis yet. But anyway, this is a very good Clippers team. One of the first very good Clippers teams ever. Sean Livingston's on this team. It's the whole thing. And this was the Nash Omari Suns who could never figure out how to, you know, who was supposed to end a game, like who was supposed to shoot. And with 3 seconds left in overtime, this is what happened. This is Barbosa, Nash, Sean Marion, Raja Bell. I mean, this is, again, a classic, old school. Bell hits the triple from the corner to send the game into 2 OT. I'm in my bedroom in Denver screaming like a lunatic because I was about 20 years old at this point. I had basically never seen a great Suns team for it had been 10, 13 years at this point since the finals. The Suns had not been much of anything through that time. And this was just like one of the most ridiculous plays ever.
Pivot. Yeah.
Suns did go on to win this game into overtime and then go on to win the series. Of course, they don't win the championship. Bugger. We've never won one. But this was one of the like best moments ever in, in my history as a Suns fan. Like, is, I mean, Raja Bell was one of the first dudes who, he was just out there to shoot threes and not much else. And he was like fucking unconscious about it, like back, because that's in the time where like 3-point shooting was a specialist thing. And like he went, like they mentioned in that highlight, they're like, he went 4 of 5 the other night. And that's like crazy in that era, going 4 of 5 from 3. Now, like you expect all your guards to shoot 5 threes in a game,
Right.
So it's a different time, but I don't know if did it play the audio while it was playing that? I'm not sure, but
yeah, I heard some audio. Honestly.
No, yeah, okay. So nonetheless, a very interesting, moment in Suns history. One of my favorites, but I just queued up some of this shit because I was like, fuck it, we gotta have something to talk about during all the breaks.
For sure.
Second quarter action. I'm very excited for it. We just need to repeat what we did 3 more times and we'll win by 8 points, and I'll take that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really like how the last few minutes have gone, honestly. I do like that Booker hit his shots, but
I didn't see anything that worried me. I mean, they hit so many threes.
That's
a couple of those threes were off of crazy offensive rebounds that you can't recreate. Of course, as I was saying that, they hit a triple right there. But
it's the story of the Suns' life. Whatever team isn't good from beyond the arc is good beyond the arc when they play us. And
I mean, some of that is our defense. It's if you don't play good defense, you're not gonna, you're gonna allow a high 3-point percentage. But I also, again, like the Blazers are not that great. I just don't. They're a high volume team, and you'll see them shoot. They'll get really streaky.
Yeah.
What I'm more worried about is how is our bench going to perform through this entire game offensively. Because we can't have those moments where our bench becomes a complete black hole and suddenly we're down 10.
Yeah.
And, Jalen misses one there, done with the rebound. Royce drives, gets the bucket. Now we're down 1 point. I don't want our offense to be a black hole. I'm less worried about what the Blazers are doing and more worried about what we're doing, because I think a lot of what has gone wrong with us in the last few weeks is on us and is completely preventable. Here again, Avdia makes another 3. If they're going to shoot 90% from 3, yes, we're going to lose. I just don't believe they're going to do that the whole game. And again, we made every single thing in the first quarter against the Rockets, and it turned out poorly. I almost just prefer that this game go exactly how it's going. I feel wow. Okay, I don't want to see Jalen do that. He does the weirdo shot off the glass, but
Pass that ball out.
yeah, you got to pass that one. And again, these are the bench minutes that you worry about. Avdia gets to the rim and scores, draws the foul.
We need size. We should have Malawach in there.
Malawach needs to play. I
Yeah.
agree. Like, this is the time. The one thing I will say is, if they're going to play Avdia 48 minutes, he's played almost his whole damn game so far. He sat a little bit in the first quarter. They brought him back. He's been playing since then. He will wear out. Like, it does feel like the Blazers are going to play him as much as possible. And you wonder what, like, again, this is early in the second quarter of a fairly high-scoring game so far.
They put Williams back in. He immediately gets a rebound.
You need him.
Yeah. So
I think it's time to sit Jalen Green and play Booker and Goodwin and Gillespie together. Green has started hot, but it's time to pass a little bit. Snake play. Yeah. I mean, Jalen Green has just gone ice cold.
And, like, I don't want Royce out. If Royce isn't hitting his threes, he shouldn't be out there.
Well, and here it is again. Well, but, I mean, that's not – when is Royce has taken 1 3. Jalen Green has taken 4 other shots he shouldn't take. How is Royce supposed to get a rhythm when Jalen Green takes every shot? Like
– He's taken 2 threes. But, no, I understand what you're saying.
Well,
I would have –
but he can't – Royce is not generating his own shot. Royce generates open shots, or Royce was going to shoot open shots as part of the flow of an offense. And shooters shoot. If you miss 2 shots, whatever, you got to shoot the next 4. But Jalen Green running around and throwing the ball off the top of the glass and allowing the Blazers to get shots in transition the other way is a much bigger problem. The offense was going well. Everyone was cutting and moving in the first quarter. And now to start the second quarter, Jalen Green is dribbling around, firing this shot, firing that shot, and he's doing exactly what he does to stop the offense. And this is my problem right here, is that you can't have nothing for 4 or 5 minutes in a row while Jalen Green fucking dribbles around and is like, I'm good at basketball, guys. And everything else comes off.
He needs someone to pass it out to him. Like, he should be playing without Booker.
He's bench right now. Like, Jordan Ott needs to sit his ass for the rest of the first half. The black hole on this team right now is Jalen Green. And I don't care how much you're trying to coddle him and you're worried about this, that, and the other. It's fucking plain as the eye can see to everyone that, like, when he dribbles around and doesn't know what he's going to do, he ends up doing something stupid. So if he's not confident, sit his ass down until he remembers how to play like he played in the first quarter. He's got to pass the ball. And if he doesn't do it, it all flows from your point guard. And if we're going to play Jalen Green as point guard, this is going to continue to be a problem. Like, whoever is responsible, whether it's Jordan Ott, whether it's the front office, whether it's ownership, this guy should not be playing point guard. And it doesn't matter if he's with the first unit, the second unit. It doesn't matter. We see it over and over, but we won't learn the lesson for some reason.
He should not be
behind by fucking 8. And what didn't bother me in the first quarter, now there's a bunch of things that are bothering me in the second quarter because, again, I'm not worried about our defense. I'm worried about our fucking offense because our offense leads to so much easy offense for the other team because we stand around and we fire contested jumpers and Jalen Green throws shit into 4 people and they just leak out to the other way for easy buckets. And we just have no cohesion on offense whenever Jalen Green plays more than like 4 minutes at a time.
Yeah,
he should never play more than 4 minutes.
This should be like a 40-point or 40-minute Booker game at this point. Like,
yeah. Now we have to overly tax Booker to make up for what Jalen Green is doing wrong. And that's just
the reason it was working in the first quarter, in the first half, that is because Booker was passing it off to Green, and people were passing it to Green to then go and drive. But now, yeah, like you're saying, like now he's the one that's trying to facilitate the offense, and he doesn't know what the hell to do.
Right. And it's plain as fucking day what the problem is. And the Suns organization just won't, like, don't tank your season to make this one player happy. What are you doing? Like, this is stupid at this point. I'm sorry. I understand he's a good person. I understand all of these things. I don't care about any of it. He's bad at basketball and he's hurting our team. And they won't sit him. And he's still playing. Like, I just don't know what you're supposed to do. The reason this team is losing is because Jalen Green throws everything off. I have made my decision on it. And I don't know. We're back now. Booker's back in. Whipped it to Goody for the 3 at the buzzer because that's not the shot anyone wanted. Blazers started 6 of 19 from the field. Now they're 9 of their last 10. So that's not going to continue. But, the Suns have to also make baskets. Avdia flops, tries to draw a foul, doesn't. Booker gets the rebound in transition. Go all the way, Book. Book draws the foul and scores. Didn't hesitate, didn't pull up, didn't pass the ball to Jalen Green. He went down there, got in position, and drew the foul. After Avdia flopped on the other end trying to draw a foul, Booker, he got into, well, what are you going to do? It works. It's great when it goes your way.
There you go.
Book misses the rebound. Book misses a shot. Green gets the offensive rebound. Oh, there you go. Book hits another shot. Now it's a 4-point game.
So yeah, we just need Booker out there the rest of the game, and we'll be all right.
Booker is 6 of 8 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. Green plays some nice defense there. Avdia allowed the pass inside. Green loses his man who gets open for a wide open 3.
Man, Scoot is hitting his 3 ball tonight too.
Yeah, it's just very frustrating. Jalen Green let that happen with losing his focus. Booker goes inside to Williams. I don't know what that was. He threw it at the basket like a quarterback trying to draw a foul.
Yeah.
Here comes Avdia in transition, doing his favorite thing now, charging at the basket because he sees how well it works. Henderson drives, Booker bodies him, Scoot scores.
We need someone to start hitting their 3s like on our team.
Jalen Green, double pick and roll with Williams, drives to the basket and scores.
And that was another one like where he kind of just went with no. He didn't have to think about it.
Yeah, he didn't dance. He just went on that one. Clingan, ball top of the key, gives it off to Henderson, who's guarded by Jalen Green. Brick. Excuse me, that was Sharp, guarded by Jalen Green, who bricks the 3, and Avdia scores off the offensive rebound. 9-point game. The Blazers starting to widen the lead because the Suns don't apparently know how to play offense or defense right now. And it's just more of the same of what we've seen through the last 2 weeks. That is a foul on Scoot Henderson that they don't call. And then they call a foul on Devin Booker somehow. Henderson literally reaches in and tackles Booker, and then they call the foul on Devin Booker. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. This is a foul on Scoot Henderson 8 or 9 times. He throws Booker to the floor, and they called the foul on Booker. Unbelievable bullshit call. Absolute bullshit. And this is now every single play. Avdia goes in the rim. The Suns provide nothing, and then he scores. Just every single time. And then we come around, we dribble. We try to get the ball to Jalen Green for some reason. He loses the ball now. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many more times to say this. Like, the problem here is Jalen Green. It's just what it is. He makes mental mistakes on defense. He's out of position. He loses the ball. Jalen Green is the issue here. I had so high hopes. It has not worked. Scoot Henderson drives. He loses the ball to Dylan Brooks. Jalen Green brings it up court, drives into a double team, and turns the ball over. I think they're going to say it's ours, that it was out off, but it's just he's got a guy in the corner, so he drives into the double team and gets the ball slapped away. Completely wastes the advantage that we had on the break. It's just frustrating. Goodwin blocked on the corner 3.
We haven't hit a 3 this game. Wow. That's our ball.
Avdia drives. They call a charging foul on Avdia.
This should be a tech.
Avdia is begging for a challenge, but they're up by 11, so probably not. No, Brooks was in position. That's not one you're going to challenge. That was a good call. It doesn't matter. I mean, Avdia's getting whatever he wants. I don't know why you're mad. Like, you're going to be fine. They would be stupid to challenge this one, though. Yeah. Just more frustration with the Suns. I love seeing Booker run a pick and roll here. I hate seeing Jalen Green on the court at this point. Booker's all the way under the basket, can't score off the glass. Williams can't get the rebound. Now we've gone completely ice cold. This is here again. We scored 33 in the first quarter. Now we've scored 8. We completely forget how to play basketball after the first quarter of every single game. And it's not even defense, it's offense. So much of what goes on the defensive end for us is because the other team never has to see us playing an offense or never has to see our defense set because we're never fucking ready, because every single defensive set out of the second quarter on is out of a fucking, I mean, they're making every single shot because they're wide open every single time because we're never set on defense because we don't score at all.
Yeah.
And the fact that we never score means we're always letting them play in transition, and it leads to constant wide open threes. This is like watching Michigan in the tournament against Arizona. It's just like every single fucking shot that can go in is going in. And again, like the Blazers are just taking what we're giving them. They're not even playing some extraordinary game where someone has scored 30 points and one dude is making all the shots. They're all just taking wide open shots because we're giving them to them. And I don't know. Again, I don't know if Jordan Ott has been told you must play Jalen Green, but the problem is what the problem is. And until that dude is not on this roster anymore, this will continue. Like, if we're literally tying our hand, like one of two things is happening here. Either the organization has tied our head coach's hands and said, we need to know what we have in this player, so you must play him even if it dooms us. Or our head coach is literally blind. He's literally blind, and he's out there like this, no idea what's going on. It's one of those two things. It must be. Because there's no way that Jordan Ott believes that what's going on right now with Jalen Green is good for this basketball team. There's no way that he believes this is helping us win. He can't. There's no way. Any person who there's no fucking way that anyone can believe that and I'm not even talking like, I'm sure there's still plenty of people who believe in his talent, but I'm saying that right now, watching this dude play on this team in this context, how can anyone think this is good? The one thing that has changed in the last 2 months is Jalen Green has gotten 30% of our goddamn shots, and our offense is in the tank. Like, what else do they need to see? What other evidence do you need? What has to be broken down and shown to them to make them understand that there is one fucking player that has been a goddamn black hole this whole season? And I know that all of us had the hopes that he would forget everything he did with the Rockets and would do things differently here. And none of that has happened. And he's all smiles and he's got a great attitude and he's at the gym early. It doesn't matter. When the play breaks down, he has no idea what to do. And the word pass never comes to his mind. And now it's going to cost us a play-in game. And the thing is, the dumb thing about this is this isn't going to change. They're going to send him out in the next play-in and let him tank that shit too.
Yep.
We should be playing the Spurs in the first round, a team we have played well against. But we don't want to piss off a player. We didn't even give him this contract. The Rockets did. It doesn't matter what his salary is. Who cares? You can bench him. He's still on the court right now. This makes me lose. I hope this is a directive from the front office, because this makes me lose faith in Jordan Ott that he knows what he's doing if he thinks this is good. And I just have to believe that this is ownership telling him we got to know what we have in this guy. And the answer is nothing. It's a shot there. trying to shut me up. You got to score about 40 more points if you want me to say anything nice about you, buddy.
But he didn't facilitate that.
Yeah, no, he got a shot. He got the ball with 3 seconds left and had to shoot.
That's when he's good. That's the thing. Is like he shouldn't be anywhere around deciding. Like he shouldn't be a point guard. He is an off the ball, action.
Yeah, he is a side-to-side player. He's a 2 guard. He's not a point guard. And he's bringing the ball up the court here. He's dancing around against Drew Holiday, who's probably going to draw a foul. Or excuse me, Jeremy Grant.
That was designed to bring it to Booker.
No. It's back in the hands of Jalen Green, who doesn't even think about passing and fires another jumper. Yes, he made it. But I just don't. Ugh. Listen, I'll keep hating on him if he'll make these jumpers.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Holiday backing down. Dylan Brooks, Klingon, and Williams are getting into it with each other. They called nothing there. That was crazy. Booker gets a screen from Williams, dishes to Goodwin, back to Booker, top of the key, out to Goodwin, who was right in front of Green, over to Green, who's shooting everything, and, of course, he misses the 3. Holiday rebound, whips it to Kamara, back to Henderson for the wide-open 3.
Nice, good box out from Williams right there.
Blazers starting to cool off a little bit here. Booker has the ball, loses it, gets it back, gives it to Brooks. Brooks is guarded by Grant on the wing. He's backing him down the mid-range. Gets inside. They're going to call a foul on Jeremy Grant. The Suns trying to get a little physical right now.
Yeah.
But, Denny Avdia was checked out that whole time. They'll bring back in Denny Avdia and Robert Williams now. So, again, the Blazers are they're giving Avdia, the least amount of breaks possible. So, the one thing we can really hope for right now is that he just runs out of gas at some point because they are playing him a lot. Williams and Booker in a DHO. Booker whips it to Goodwin in corner for the 3, and he's got it. Okay. 7-point game.
Our first 3 of the game.
Yeah, it had to go at some point, right?
Yeah.
Grant's got it. He's guarded by Jalen Green in the corner. Quick Brooks. No!
Yeah.
Williams got up to block that one, man. Mark Williams smacked that thing into Space Jam. I don't know where that ball went, dude.
Just make it tough on him. Just make it tough.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful play by Williams to block Jeremy Grant's shot.
I will just say, when Williams goes out, if Malawach doesn't see any minutes tonight, that is a crime.
I agree. We need to see Malawach. Avdia dishes the ball to Williams for the alley-oop. Jalen Green step back 3. Why would you shoot that? That's not the shot. Toumani Camara flies up court, gives it to Holiday in a DHO. Holiday drives, whips it back to Avdia on the wing for 3. No good. Robert Williams pushed off, and they called the foul. Robert Williams on Mark Williams. Some Williams on Williams crime for you. And that's going to be only 2 fouls for the Blazers with 2:24 left in the second. So, the Blazers certainly not getting any foul calls in this game. Whether or not there have been fouls is a different fucking thing, but there have certainly been no goddamn calls. Oh. Booker and Williams pick and roll again. One of the best things the Suns do. Booker just missed that one. Offensive rebound, no. Suns at least have gotten this thing back to double digits.
Yep.
They've gone on a 7-2 run. I don't know if that's really a run, but Avdia corner 3 makes it 7-5, so it's certainly not a run. Back to a 12-point game. And again, that whole run happened while Avdia was sitting.
Yeah.
So now that he's back in, it's back up to 12. Avdia 7-11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. Green finds Brooks in the corner for 3, nails it. So a 9-point game. But this is not what we wanted to see. This is not what we were hoping for. Brooks draws a foul, playing real tough on Drew Holiday there. Dylan needs to watch it. Yeah. He's going to get a technical if he doesn't watch it.
Wow. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Avdia finds Grant in the corner for the 3, but he misses. But again, a wide open triple look.
Yeah. Yeah, our perimeter offense has just never been good in playoffs. No.
Mark Williams with a vicious putback dunk, but it looks like they called a foul before that.
Yeah, I think Brooks will get a shoot.
Yeah, Brooks is going to the line.
See like what we do on defense here. Like, how are we going to try to? We got to get a stop.
Yeah, in the second half, I want to see a lot more Ryan Dunn and a lot less Jalen Green. That's what I want. Space Jam. That's right. You know, I still haven't watched Space Jam 2.
Yeah, me either.
Should probably watch that. Suns have shot 15 free throws this far, so it's not like the refs are not, we've shot double their free throws. So this is all about the Suns' ineptitude thus far and not about anything else.
And us
Williams
only hit 1 3 this game.
Yeah.
Like, our whole offense up to like this basically our whole season has been shooting like at least 43s. And making at least like 16 of them.
Yeah.
And so yeah, our offense really hurts when we're not able to do that.
Turnover off the inbounds pass. Booker finds Brooks in the corner. Brooks pulls up for 3, hesitates, pulls it down, finds Goodwin open for 3 on the wing, nails it.
I guess we've hit 3
now
threes.
A 4-point game. There you go. Say again?
We've hit 3 threes because Brooks hit 1 too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Holiday hits this 3 because FanDuel is ahead of us, and it shows us the score. I can't slow FanDuel down. But Green loses the ball. No, he's fouled.
We're in the bonus, though.
I'm really looking for a big run to start the third quarter. I'm really looking for Arizona to come out and Phoenix, to come out and defend home court here.
Yeah.
We got to make this a place people don't want to play again because we're just losing our edge.
We are. I'm looking
we
for.
Really can't have that happen.
Threes.
There is a second Space Jam because of LeBron James. They made a Space Jam with LeBron as well. So I don't know what happens in it. I've never seen it. I'm sure it's fine. It's a Looney Tunes movie. I mean, what? It can't be bad. I mean, Jalen knocks us down. Yeah, we hate this. No condolences yet. We're down 5. Like, it's a little early for condolences. These Canadians don't know anything about basketball. That's the problem. But Dylan Brooks is Canadian, so at least some Canadians know something about basketball. Top of the circles.
Or are you just watching the recap?
Oh. 5 seconds left. Jalen Green, pick and roll with Williams, fires a 3 and 1.
Hey.
Jalen Green buries the triple to end the first half. He's going to get a free throw as well. 1 second remaining, but Suns showing a little bit of life. You can't be mad at that.
Flagrant. He may have closed out on that.
Are we getting a review is the question. Does not look like it.
Looks like he's just getting the shot. But, hey, I would take a look at it.
Hey. I mean, Green is 8 of 14 from this game. If you only looked at his stats, he hasn't technically been bad. I need him to play how he's playing right now, off the ball and shoot immediately. Suns will go into the half trailing by 3, but considering the fact that at one point this was a 14-point deficit after a disastrous start to the second quarter, I'm really not that upset. We got to see more of this. We got to see more defense. We got to see more at the rim. And I'm sorry. I need to see Rasheer Fleming and Malawach get some minutes here. I don't understand not using your defensive aces for a couple of minutes here and there. Just take away a couple of these obvious shots.
Especially stretch where your guys aren't doing well. Like, let's just see how the other people are doing.
I I agree. I'm getting these are flagrant comments from the peanut gallery.
Flagrant 2.
Flagrant 2 unnecessary commentary by the host. No, I mean, honestly, biggest takeaway from that first half for me is that, again, when our offense goes into a black hole, we just give the other team unbelievable stretches, anywhere from 10 to 20 points at a time.
Yeah.
And we have got to figure out, if we're going to play Jalen Green, we have got to figure out ways to get him the ball when he is already fucking moving. Like I've said a million times, he should not be starting the pick and roll. Let him fly around a screen on a DHO and get a handoff, or let him get the ball in motion from the point guard off the pick and roll and attack out of that. He's so much better when he gets the ball, when he already knows he is going to shoot it. At the end of that first half there, like, you know, he knew what he was going to do with 5 seconds left. He got the ball in a one-on-one situation and knew he was going to the step back three, and that's why he bagged it. Jalen Green's biggest problem is when he has to make the decision when he already has the ball. We need to have him making decisions before he even touches that ball. And if he does that, and if we get him in places to do that, he is a much more effective player and the game changes greatly. But that requires so much shaping of the game around him. And it's like you should be shaping the game around Devin Booker. So it frustrates me, but also it's like you got one half left to lock this thing down and not have to play the Thunder. So fucking, in the words of Wedding Crashers, lock it up.
Exactly. Our guys need Booker, Green, and Goodwin need help from someone else. Like, we need someone to help open up the floor and make the baskets a little bit easier. We got Booker with 16, Green with 22, and then Goodwin's got 7. Brooks has 7. But other than that, we got Mark Williams with 4, Iguodala with 2, Royce O'Neal with 2, and Gillespie with 2.
Yeah. This is the kind of game where Gillespie should hit 4 or 5 threes, and we should win by 10 points. Like, Gillespie has not been great lately, and I don't know what's up with him. I don't know what's going on, but this is the time for Gillespie to. I mean, now is the time, brother. You got to step it up. We got one half left to get this shit done. You know, like it's not that complicated. So I mean.
Gillespie hasn't even put up a shot. You know, so
he's got 2 free throws, right?
Yeah, he got fouled at some point, but yeah, he's 0 of 0 from the field.
Yeah.
So when you have the record for the most 3 points, you know, you would hope that person would have a couple shots, but
yeah, you would think that he would be getting shots up, and he's not even getting them up. And that's the thing, is that, like, and again, we're not in the flow of our offense. Everything is just sort of, you know, we're kind of having to manufacture things in difficult ways. And now here comes the halftime report. There's Taylor Rooks, the number 1 hot chick in NBA sports, as I mentioned on the Blunt Doctor show the other day. I'm not rating her that way myself. NBA and other fans have rated her that way.
Watch out, Mike.
By the way, speaking of that whole thing, since we're at halftime, I'll just mention Diana Rossini resigned today from the Athletic over this whole thing with Vrabel. And, you know, it was like, this is nonsense that you're all this. I'm not going to let my career become about this. And it's like, but you're resigning over it. Like, it seems kind of like you are. So going to be very interesting to see, you know, how that turns out.
Investigation was going to turn up.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they're both married, her and Vrabel, like, and, you know, off the Patriots going to the Super Bowl, like, it's going to be interesting. Looks like there was a crazy ending to this Hornets Heat game.
Oh, yeah.
We at the end of, because we were watching the beginning of the Suns game. Davion Mitchell got a shot blocked at the buzzer, and the Hornets win in overtime. Wow, dude. Oh, my God. It's fucking Miles Bridges, the dude who beat his wife and kid, of course. Yeah. Sad for Gillespie. Sad for Gillespie.
It's sad.
We're all very sad for Gillespie. You know who's very sad also? Colin Gillespie's agent, who's going to find it more difficult to sell his contract on the open market.
It's great for us if we're gonna try.
We're gonna be able to hopefully keep him now.
But it's like, do we want him if this is how he plays when he gets extended minutes? But it's
like, again though, I just feel like Jalen Green is getting so many of his shots. Like I just wish Jalen Green's minutes were going to Ryan Dunn right now. But hey, he played well at the end of that first half. So again, if we're gonna play him, let's see more of what we just saw at the end of that first half.
Yeah.
Taylor Rooks gets a fist bump for sure. That's fair. That's
the whole point we got in Green was to play with Booker. So I just don't play him without Booker.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Green and Booker being like tied together is not a bad thing. It's easier to do when Grayson Allen is here, obviously, because then you can play Gillespie and Allen together. But like, dude, play Gillespie and Goodwin together. That's fine. Like right now, the rotation should be like, I mean, dude, Oso should be starting, and then the back line on the bench unit should be Dunn and Malawach. Oso should be starting next to Williams. Yeah. I mean, this team should be right now should be Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and then Oso and Mark Williams. And then the bench unit could be Gillespie, and today it would be Goodwin. And then you've got Dunn and Malawach. And then you figure out who your fifth guy, whoever you want to play. I would play Rasheer Fleming. I'm surprised that he hasn't gotten, the minutes today. But I just think that there are ways to make this thing work. You can play Royce O'Neal, obviously, with that second unit too. Royce has been awesome.
I would like,
and you could even, you could do lots of different things. But I agree that one way to keep the ball out of Jalen Green's hands in those big situations is just putting him and Booker together and saying, you guys play together.
Yeah.
Because he does play better next to Devin Booker than he does when it's like his offense.
I agree completely. And, it would be pretty easy to do that. I like the lineup you said. Like, I would love to see what Oso would do in that lineup. Just try it out. I don't know if I've seen that this year. Oso playing next to him.
I agree.
I'm trying to remember, but
I don't think so. Right now, I think they've almost exclusively used Iguodaro. Yeah. I think they've exclusively used Iguodaro as a backup center. I don't think they've used him in like forward line. I mean, there could have been some early in the season. I really don't remember it.
Yeah, me either. I think you're right. I'm looking at our bench plus and minus right now, and it's -9, -15, -13, -11. So right now our bench is just getting eaten alive. Our starters doing well in that end.
Right. What's Jalen Green's plus minus?
+2. Brooks has got +10, Goodwin +8, Williams +6, Booker +7. So Green is the worst of our starters with +2. And then Oso, Royce, Ryan, Gillespie in this order is -9, -15, -13, -11.
I wonder, if you look at that lineup data, though, it's like how many of those minutes were because if you look at the reason Green is +2 is because of the minutes Booker was on the court with him. Mm-hmm. And the reason that, that all the bench guys are minus is because Booker wasn't playing and Jalen Green was that's why plus minus can be a little bit misleading at times. But right there, it is kind of like Jalen Green is 4 points under our next highest starter and we're losing by 3. And it's like right there, you can almost see it's like right there is a little, again.
He has the most points, but he's +2 to Brooks is +10. So it's like,
but it's like, do you want him taking the most shots? You don't.
You don't. So it is showing how someone with the most points is one of the lower plus and minuses does kind of increase. So yeah, he's not doing that well.
But hey, listen, if you were ever going to turn it around, right now, now is the time. If you were ever going to have the game of your life or the half of your life in a, in a playing game or whatever, right now's the moment. Yes. Go make 8 threes in the second half and then I'll shut up. Like I just will.
Yeah. Yeah, if he wins this game for us,
Yeah, like if Jalen delivers this game, then I will say, okay, that's what I've been looking for. But then next game, if he's doing this shit again, I'll be right back on it. I'm harsh. I got to give him a little New York media.
Yeah.
Well, we got a little bit left here. Let's watch one more classic Suns moment that we got queued up here.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a little bit more recent. And this is also a Clippers moment. So a lot of great Suns moments against the Clippers over the years. This one from the bubble.
Okay.
When we were trying to make the playoffs, and we had 8 games. We actually went 8-0, but we still missed the playoffs. But this was one of the huge games that we needed to win.
So yeah, it's not playing sound. Oh.
So yeah, that one, the classic, that's the classic one with like, and this is funny because, you watch this one right here. Ayton has the ball. He gets it to Rubio. Rubio gets inside. He gets blocked. And then the ball is, Zubac has it. It's tipped by Mikal Bridges. It's like, this is old school. This is like all of our old guys, like Bridges tips it to Ayton, who gets it to Booker. And then Booker in Kawhi Leonard and Paul George's face hits the game winner, like over both the dudes. Like, just a classic moment. Like, again, like the best part about this is he spins out of Kawhi's face and into Paul George's face and scores over both of them. Like right here, right? Kawhi's right there. Book spins away, and then Paul George is right there, still scores. Like just, and that, that was, we needed that game. Again, we did not make the playoffs, but that was, that bubble run is what legitimized us and brought us back to like, like people respected us again because we went 8-0 and, then after that we go out, we trade for Chris Paul and then we go to the finals and, now we're, people respect Devin Booker and all this stuff. But, that moment was, that's a national TV moment during COVID. A lot of people are watching because everyone's at home, that really put us on, and that was when a lot of people outside Phoenix didn't know, oh, Devin Booker's like a star, and so that's one of those moments that really for us became like a really big deal. So another classic Suns moment.
Yeah, that's a great one. And like you said, the next year we legitimized that bubble run by going to the finals.
Exactly. Like that, we bounced off that and we went to the next level. And then the next year we won 64 games. And we flamed out against the Mavericks when everyone got COVID. But like, I mean, if we didn't get COVID that year, who the fuck knows what would happen? Who knows? Shit happens. Life is life. Yeah. But, I think that still began the rebirth of this team. And then we went through a rebuild, which didn't work. And then we went through another really quick rebuild, which has sort of worked thus far. We're looking good. We're getting closer to the second half. I'm just looking through some of the Blazers stats. It's interesting. Toumani Camara is a -12 and Drew Holiday's a -12. But Avdia is a +7, Klingon's a +7, and Scoot Henderson, interestingly enough, is a +6. So funny enough, Drew Holiday has been on some of the worst minutes here. But it's been with Denny Avdia, it's been clear when he's on the court, he's got their highest plus-minus of their starters.
Yeah, he's a starter as a plus against us.
Yeah. It's funny though, looking at their bench unit, they have Chris Murray's +15 and then Shaedon Sharpe is +14. Because like you were saying, their bench unit just murdered our bench unit, Yeah. So we just gotta have some better bench minutes here. Again, I don't see why Rasheer Fleming has gotten 0 run. I would like to see Ryan Dunn get out there a little bit more as well. And I'd love to see Malawach get out there. Typically, you don't see dudes play in the second half who didn't play in the first half. So I don't know if we're going to see Jordan not do that. But again, I see no reason not to. I think you need to be smarter than traditional thinking when it comes to winning these games.
Like I got my players, and they're the ones I'm going to play. Like I would like to see a little bit more like response and like on the fly coaching.
I agree. I want to see his chops, like as a guy who's making those adjustments as we go.
Yeah.
I want to see what does he have in terms of, what are your ATOs in this scenario? What offense are you running? What are you doing defensively that you might not have been doing otherwise? And again, I think the answer to that is 5 minutes of Kamal Malawach, 5 minutes of Rasheer Fleming. I just really do. Like,
The Blazers don't seem to respond well to size.
Yes. Yeah, we really have. I'm disappointed in the arena. I really hoped it would be more full. I don't feel like Phoenix fans understand they need to be showing out. We got to I don't know what to do. Like, it was funny. We were there the other day and I don't know, probably 30% of the arena was empty. And then they came on over the screen and they were like, it's our 100 whatever consecutive sellout crowd. And it's like 30% of the crowd isn't even fucking here. Like, how is this a sellout? Like,
it's just like scoop up tickets and try to resell them, or
that's what happens is almost all the tickets are sold and they just get resold. Like, dude, like probably 90% of the arena at this point goes to fucking season tickets.
Mhm.
And people just resell them. Like, it's stupid. Like, just go to the game, support your team. Like, they should just ban ticket resales, like, of more than like one per month, so that you can't like really truly make money on it. So the only people that actually want to go to the games would buy tickets, like,
I would like that, but then they would lose money because then all the tickets would get scooped up. So they're like having an incentive to allow it.
Well, no, it doesn't matter to them. They don't make money from the resales.
No, but like if they don't all get scooped up by the resellers, then they might not sell out the tickets. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's true. I see what you're saying. You're saying that but it's like, is that good for your arena if half the arena is empty because of that? Like,
no, it's not. But then I don't know. Yeah, that's why they're just like, well, we'd rather not think about that problem. Just get the money. Like,
yeah,
because like, how do you?
But it's like, but players see that.
Yeah,
and like dudes do think about those things. Like, they want to play in front of a crowd that doesn't suck. And I do, like,
it's just like the crowd shows up when the team does well, but I guess the 7th seed's not enough to like get people interested. I don't know.
Which is lame. And that's a problem with the NBA, is that you make the playoffs and that's not enough for people to show up. If you get the last seed in a football playoff game, they'll lose their goddamn mind for you. People will do everything,
Yeah.
They've got a level on the rim right now. Looks like they're checking to make sure it's like everything is stable. Someone dunked too hard.
Yeah. That's why
they're just doing a standardized check. I don't know. Looks like everything's good. Players are getting back on the court. Looking like the lineups out there. Sorry, say again?
No, I just don't like how all these like games that aren't broadcast by us specifically turn into a home game for whoever we're playing against.
Yeah, I wish we got more respect from announcers too. Looking like the starting lineups for the second half are pretty much the same as they were to start the game. Nothing atypical there. Henderson to Avdia, whips it inside, tried to get it to Klingon, but hey, it'll be a turnover. Brooks driving. And we're going to get a foul on the Blazers. Good way to start the third. That's going to be a foul on Jrue Holiday. Say again?
No, I was just agreeing with you. It was a good start.
Yeah, I want to see us attack. I want to see us be aggressive. You're not going to, I don't want us trying to draw fouls, again, but I want us, playing with the mindset of attacking people who you want to draw fouls on. Not that you're trying to flop at them. You know what I'm saying? Holiday dribbles into trouble, and wow, Dylan Brooks just ripped the ball right away from him. That was special. And then Jalen Green gets fouled on the other end, and they don't call it for whatever reason. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Like, some of these fucking calls are ridiculous. Like Jalen Green literally just got mugged at the other end of the court, and they just didn't even call anything. And then they called Dylan Brooks for touching Scoot Henderson, and they called it a fucking take foul. Like, they're showing it again. Since when does Scoot Henderson just like not get any foul calls? He has now tackled both Devin Booker and Jalen Green, and there has been nothing called for it. They're just fine with Scoot Henderson tackling people.
And when you're a Suns fan, you just get used to it. It's just sad.
I mean, I just don't understand why Scoot Henderson can just fucking tackle people. Like, why is this something that is specifically allowed to him? He has twice in this game tackled a fucking Suns player, and there has been nothing about it. I'm so mad that I have those Scoot Henderson shoes now. I've never even worn them.
You gotta burn them on the stream. It is weird the way
I love the shoes too. That's the frustrating thing. We have to beat this guy so that I can wear the goddamn shoes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Henderson with the ball. Gives it to Klingon. Klingon to Holiday. Step back three. Nope. That's the shot we want. We want the Blazers shooting lots of step back threes that are not Denny Avdia. Brooks is pissed off right now. He just drove like a wrecking ball, but he found Jalen for a beautiful open shot. That was actually a really great look. And oh, nope, Suns ball. Knocked out of bounds. Jalen was trying to thread the needle to Williams. I like that pass. I know it didn't work out, but I like that he passed it.
Williams needs to be a little heads up there.
Yeah. Got tipped away by Klingon, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Book at the elbow fires to Brooks, who misses. Klingon with the rebound. So still a 4-point game. Klingon driving, or excuse me, Avdia driving, dishes to Klingon, who doesn't know what the hell to do with the ball, and gives it back to Avdia. Bricks at three. Little bit of Brick City to start the third quarter here for both teams. Brooks loses the ball, doing the thing he does where he gets too sure of himself. Booker fouls Avdia at the other end. I mean, again, this shit is just stupid. Our offense just leads to so many dumbass. This is just Brooks being stupid.
Yeah.
And his inability to look for a teammate leads to 2 points and a foul the other way. And it's just, that's stupid. And it's just the thing about Dylan Brooks is like, as much as you love him, you love so much what he does. He also does really dumb shit sometimes. And you just got to take the good with the bad. It's a 6-point game now. Obvious things in both. Really wanted to see the Suns come out and hit hard to start the third quarter. But again, the offensive black hole has been an issue. But this is the starters. So when the starters are sucking on offense, that's a problem.
Yeah, it is. And then just, wow.
Goodwin throws the ball away. I mean, this is just, I don't know. It's frustrating watching. Again, like you said, like the first half of the season was so, they just didn't do a lot of this stuff. Booker and Kamara, and they call a foul on Booker. But Kamara's wrapping his arms around Booker, so of course the foul's on Booker.
I guess should just be two offsetting fouls if you're going to call it. Like, that's 4 on Booker. Okay.
That's 4 fouls on Booker. So there you go, with 9:48 left in the third. So right there, I mean, we have almost no chance of winning if Devin Booker is, going to foul out. Like, Suns appear to be challenging.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I don't think they're going to win.
I don't think they're going to win either. I wouldn't have challenged. I mean, it is what it is. I understand why they're doing it, but, Yeah,
man.
I don't think this thing has updated what's happened in a while because it still says Jeremy Grant misses 3-point jump shot, and that did not just happen. So let's see. Now there we go. Under review. Much better. It's definitely a frustrating situation right now. I mean, it's just, again, we're but it's still only 2 minutes into the third. It's a 6-point game.
Yeah.
You just got to put your head down and push. I mean, I don't know what, you got to fight. They got to want it more than the Blazers want it, And that's the thing, is that the Blazers have cooled off from three. We knew that they would.
They will.
The Blazers have stopped hitting every shot. We knew that they would, but our offense continues to be a black hole.
It's true. It's just weird. Like, it seems like their offense is slinging and ours is not doing well. But like you said, it's only a 6-point game. So there's something like our defense is getting to them a little bit. But
and Avdia is getting tired because he was literally going to the rim every play there for a while. And he is starting to wear down a little bit because you can only do so much. I mean, he's already taken 12 shots. He does also have 3 rebounds and 7 assists. He's got 2 blocks. Like, he has expended a lot of energy so far in this game. So, I mean, he's got 1 foul. I would be putting him in as many pick and rolls as possible and trying to draw 2, 3, 4 fouls on him.
Yeah.
And I understand why they're challenging this Booker foul. Like, I get it. I don't think they're going to win, but I get why you're doing it. But
so yeah, like, if he has to be taken out, if they lose this, who are they going to bring in? Royce? Like,
I think that you have to bring in Gillespie.
Yeah. Yeah, we need Gillespie to start hitting his shots. Yeah.
Unfortunately, then it becomes
great.
You need Gillespie to organize the offense, and Jalen Green has to be the engine. And,
well, if they bring in Gillespie, I want him to take shots. Like, I don't want him to be 0-0.
No, I agree. I'm just saying we know what's going to happen. I'm just saying that we know how it's going to go. And the hope would be that Gillespie organizes the offense. Green operates as, again, off pick and rolls and stuff. And then Gillespie should get some open looks off of that, when Green penetrates or there's offensive rebounds, or when Green attacks and then they overcommit to that and you just fire a step back. Like, things should open up for him. But yeah, I mean, just, we got to hope that we win this one. I don't know.
Yeah. Hopefully we just win this challenge.
That's what I meant by win this one.
Oh, yeah.
Win this challenge, yeah. NBA on Prime. I think if I just start saying that this show is brought to you by Amazon Prime, that they'll just send us a sponsorship check, because we'll just keep saying it, and the AI will be like, "Oh, we owe them money."
I like it.
And of course, the foul was not overturned, and it's 2 points for the Blazers.
They brought in Gillespie, like you said, but now Green
Gillespie comes in for Booker. So it's Gillespie, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Mark Williams, and Jordan Goodwin. Brooks fires a contested 2, which of course is blocked. And now this is where the nightmare begins, where Booker can't play for the next 5 to 6 minutes with 4 fouls. Holiday fires a 3. No good. Jalen Green gets the rebound.
That was a nice rebound.
This is where Jalen Green's got to be great if the Suns want any chance. High pick and roll with Goodwin to the side, and he nails the jumper. 6-point game. Suns are just going to need to keep it in striking distance while Booker sits, and they're going to have to sit Booker most of the rest of the third quarter. So, again, we are going to need Jalen Green. Clinging with the ball above the circle. Avdia whips it to Kamara for 3. Oh, God damn it. Frustrating.
Yeah.
We need. We just haven't had anyone have one of those games this year,
No.
Someone has to. And it's just Jalen bricks another one at the elbow. It's just, man.
Oh my God.
Avdia flops and gets a foul on Goodwin when he didn't even touch him. Oh my God. Goodwin touches the back of Avdia's head, and Avdia's soccer player flops like a bitch. Ugh. I'm so tired of foul baiting in the NBA.
Me too.
Backs down Gillespie and scores. 11-point game.
Like, I'm just like, don't take out Booker. If he fouls out, he fouls out.
Green turns the ball over. Avdia scores.
Now they called.
They called a foul.
Oh, challenge it then.
Yeah, foul on Kamara driving to the hoop against Brooks.
Yeah.
Slapped him with his elbow.
We have gotten right in the face.
Brooks driving on Holiday. Reverse layup is good. The referees have now decided they're just going to call every touch.
Yeah.
Like we just went for a long time where these guys were being allowed to play, and now it's turning into every single time anyone touches the ball. I mean, that was a good call. Avdia did swing his elbow in Brooks's face, but and then Brooks got the reverse lay-in on the other end.
Refs,
And now Drew Henderson goes to the line for bullshit free throws that he didn't earn. I don't know. This is just, again, we don't have a good home court advantage. Our fans are not loud enough. They don't fill the arena.
No.
And that doesn't help with the official stuff, by the way. If we had a better fan base, like, officials are more prone to, like, if your fans are loud, they're going to call shit more your way. It's just the truth. It's just the nature of the human element of basketball.
They're guarding that Gillespie three really well.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, you can tell they do not want Gillespie shooting the ball. They're treating Gillespie like Curry. They're like, no.
Yeah.
Holiday misses a step back three, but Klingon just walks into an offensive rebound. It's just, again, 30 points in the first quarter and 30 points since then. The Suns just continue to do this where they forget how to play offense after the first quarter.
Yeah. It's just, why do our shots fall off so much?
Because Jordan also does this thing where he shortens up the rotation in game. Why has Ryan Dunn not come back in? Why has Oso Ighodaro not come back in? I don't care if they were minuses in their first. You have to let them play again. You can't play these guys 40 minutes. Like, it just, he's making rookie head coaching mistakes too. Like, he still has to learn too. And we're all growing together.
Yeah.
6.5 minutes left in the third. It's an 11-point game. And the thing is now the offense is just a lot of your turn, my turn, isolation. There's not a whole lot of great stuff going on. Goodwin hits a three from the corner.
Thank God.
Him and Jalen got in a little two-man game. I mean, that's better than isolation at least. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of that,
Yeah.
Goodwin's on Avdia. Avdia drives.
Man, another wide open three.
Yep. Grant misses, but yet another wide open attempt. They've had so many wide open looks from the corner.
Good pick.
Avdia, fucking Doncic.
Couldn't capitalize.
Green got an open look at a three, but it was kind of early in the shot clock. I would have preferred something else, but still an 8-point game. Avdia blows by Brooks and scores.
Man. So, yeah, we got to find a way to stop that if we're going to cut down this lead.
Still a 10-point game. Brooks out to Gillespie.
Yeah.
Gillespie covered by Thibault. Double pick, buries the triple.
So that's why I would love, that's why I want Malawach in there so we can stop those drives to the basket, though, that they're getting just on demand right now.
Agreed wholeheartedly. I 1,000% agree with you that Malawat should get minutes. Blazers call timeout. Suns trail by 7 with 4:57 left in the third. I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think the biggest thing that we need right now is we need rim protection to cover up for Denny Avdia because he's just walking to the goddamn rim. And then on top of that, we need shooting and initiation. We need Gillespie to get going. This is, and Gillespie just hit that three. That's good. And he did it off of, again, like you said, they're guarding that hard. So they just ran a double pick and Gillespie got the three. So do more of that shit. Like let's open it up a little bit here. Like we talked all season about doing things like that, running horn sets and flipping the screen, running an initial screen for the first guy, then running a double pick for the second guy. Like we've been doing this shit all season. So let's do that now. And now Booker's hurt.
Now when you need it the most.
Huh?
Don't forget how to play like that now when you need it the most.
Yeah. You dance with who brung you. You do what got you here. You swing the way that got you to the show. You don't change every single thing about yourself when it matters. And I feel like we're doing that. And so right now, it's got to be about, again, we got to get Gillespie shots. And listen, if that means that Green has to initiate a few times, as long as the point is for the ball to still end up in Gillespie's hands, and we're not just letting Jalen Green make decisions, and that's fine. But he's got to be willing to run those sets.
Yes. I think he is. You think we'll bring back Booker now, or do you think we'll sit him for a little bit longer?
I don't think there's a reason to bring him back yet because we're cutting into the lead a little bit right now. They just made the Blazers call a timeout.
Yeah.
Now is when I would bring in Malawat and try to generate a couple of transition buckets just out of defense and see if I can't cut this thing to 3, then call timeout and get Booker back in. I mean, I don't, and this is the thing, we don't know what Jordan Knott's going to do in any of these situations because nothing that he's done in the regular season is necessarily instructive of what he's going to do in the playoffs because we just know playoff basketball and regular season basketball are not the same thing. We've all learned that through years of watching. This game has changed a lot since the 90s. And the biggest change is that playoff basketball and regular season basketball are just different things. And so anything that we've seen Jordan Knott do throughout this whole season is not necessarily instructive of what we can expect because, again, like, you just don't know how he views these situations from, again, we talked about the situational football thing that Belichick always did, And I think that Jordan Knott is doing, some of that shit with the Suns. And, again, it's just a question of, what choices is he going to make in any given situation, So we're going to find out.
Yeah. So far, it seems pretty similar to way he's called games lately, but
yeah, I haven't seen anything too different aside from the fact that he's challenged way earlier.
Yeah,
he really has been gun shy on the challenges all season, and today he used them right away. So that's interesting for sure. Just because that's one thing that we've seen that he can do differently, and he has done that differently. So
looks
Kamara
like
open look at 3, but Royce O'Neal gets the rebound. So we got Gillespie, we got Royce, we got Iguodala, we got Brooks, and we got Booker back in. Gillespie for 3 again, and he airballs it. So maybe that's not all of the solution.
Man,
let's put up a Pression comment. Sad for Gillespie. Like that was from earlier, but after that airball, sad for Gillespie. Suns actually shooting a higher percentage than the Blazers, which just goes to show you how confusing basketball is as a game.
I guess.
Jeremy Grant drives to the corner. Sorry, say again.
Just that maybe that's because we have more turnovers than them. They've gotten so much.
Definitely has to do with turnovers for sure. And their offensive rebounding. They have gotten more possessions than we have. Booker draws the foul on Matisse Thybulle.
That's their first foul of the quarter.
Wow, dude. Interesting that they called that one a shooting foul. I'm surprised they didn't call it on the floor. I think it's a shooting foul, but oh God, Booker misses the first free throw. I don't know what it is with him and the damn free throws lately.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah. He's baiting hard in those though. Like that's where he goes up for the shot because he's hoping for the foul, not necessarily because he thinks he's going to make the shot.
yeah. 1 of 2 for Book, 6-point game. And I mean, again, we're at a point where, wow, Booker's averaging third most in the NBA since March 1st. Very nice. But it's only a month and a half. We got to see it. I want to see it all season. Book should average 30 a game. We should encourage him to shoot more.
I agree.
Holiday's driving on Gillespie, backing him down.
Nice.
Little post fade, air ball, nice. Royce gets the rebound, pushes it to Gillespie. 6-point game. Suns making something happen here. Trying to do a DHO with Iguodala and it doesn't work. Royce drives. Doesn't work. Booker can't get the floater. Can't get the mid-ranger. What were you saying?
We can't get second chance shots either. I also said I like that we're playing Gillespie and Royce together. Maybe that will generate a 3, but
I like this lineup. I agree with you.
Oh, come on, baby. Yes.
Royce gets the steal there. Whips it ahead to Brooks. In transition. Brooks. Floater. Rolls in. Now a 4-point game. 3 minutes left in the third. The Suns are not out of it. And Gillespie steals the ball from Grant, but it goes out of bounds. But nonetheless, a great play. 8 turnovers for the Blazers, 7 for the Suns. So really, that shooting percentage thing has got to be mostly about offensive rebounds. You said it, and you were right. They've dominated us on the glass in this game. This has been a pretty thorough ass-kicking on the glass by the Blazers, and the reason they're winning right now is because they've been on the offensive glass, because they've been on the defensive glass, because they've been chewing up rebounds like candy, and that is a problem for us.
Oh, yeah, it is.
We allow Avdija to walk to the bucket on the ATO there.
Yeah,
so that's
we
a
did.
frustrating one.
He walked right to the basket. Literally
just walked right up to it and laid it in. Royce brings the ball up court, gets it to Gillespie. Gillespie and Booker playing a little 2-man game to get Booker ISO'd, but he gets blocked driving to the rim. Excuse me.
Their ball.
Very nice play by 24. I don't even know. Oh, that's Chris Murray. Okay. Wasn't even sure who that was. It was a nice play. Very good block. Could have called a foul on that one, though. Floater for Iguodala is an air ball, but Gillespie the rebound. No time left. The shot clock didn't reset. And so the Suns turned the ball over. They did not realize it was an air ball by Gillespie. Or, excuse me, by Oso. Eight turnovers for the Suns. Truly not horrible. Just the offensive rebounds continue to kill Phoenix.
Yeah.
Up top.
Yeah.
He draws a foul on Gillespie. What were you saying?
Do you have the rebound total in front of you?
You know what? I can pull it up real quick. I'll put it on screen here. Bear with me 1 second.
The rim.
Oh, that's a bummer. So they missed that one.
Yeah. Like, that should be a technical foul on the refs. We get to shoot a basket. Like, come on.
Yeah, that is frustrating. But also, you got to look at the shot clock before you inbound the ball to know what the situation is. Like, we were screwed, but if you looked and saw there were 3 seconds left, Avdija missed both free throws. Yeah. Booker in transition. Oh, gets his own rebound and fouled.
Thank you. He also got headlocked.
Right, rebound totals. So here's the rebound totals. Total rebounds, 39 to 36. So Blazers lead by 3. Offensive rebounds, 7 for the Blazers. 7 for the Suns. Wow. So, I mean, we must not be doing much with our offensive rebounds. They must be scoring points with their turnovers, you know. It's in the details. Book draws another and one. Draws the foul on Robert Williams. He got him in the air, got up into him. Jalen Green getting an extended rest right now, which is certainly going to be good because we're certainly going to be need him with all of Booker's fouls. And Jalen's going to need to be hot to start the fourth quarter. And Booker right now is drawing fouls instead of getting fouls. Ryan Dunn back in right now as well.
That'll be our defense.
Yes, agreed. Booker misses another free throw, but Gillespie with the rebound.
All right.
Little DHO action. Gillespie for three, no good. The arena was about ready to explode on that one. You could see people like standing up, ready to like cheer, you know?
Yeah, man.
Avdia running a high pick and roll yet again. It's all Denny Avdia for the Blazers. Like we talked about how he scores again. We talked about how Denny Avdia was their whole offense, and he has literally been their entire offense in this game. Like Drew Holiday's hit some shots, but everything is about Denny Avdia. Without him, the Blazers are nothing. And it's amazing that they're winning this game right now. He's been so good. Royce O'Neal drives to the basket, scores.
All right. I'll take it, Royce.
It's a 4-point game. The Suns have gotten themselves back in it. They're finally scrapping. They're showing some life. Holiday posting up again and throws another brick up. Williams gets the rebound, but it's stolen by Gillespie, inbounded to Royce. And here comes Gillespie in transition. Whoa, behind the back. He'll do a little DHO off the give to Iguodaro. High screen. Gillespie for three. And we're going to get the foul on.
It's good. They called it on them.
It's on the Blazers for sure. I'm just not sure who they called it on.
I think it's Iguodara's going to go to the line. Oh, who they called it on? Good question.
Yeah. It's on Sharp, looks like.
Yeah. This is where Iguodara's going to need to hit at least one of these.
By the way, Bubs did not want to come on the show tonight because you're not here.
Oh.
So without you here, it wasn't right, is what he said. So.
I feel that.
So he's being a viewer today because he said without you, it wasn't right.
Hi, Christopher. Shout out to Christopher. Shout out to Brittany.
He's very excited. He's run down the hall to come say hello to you. I'll get him at the commercial break and we'll bring him in. Iguodaro makes one of two, like you said. Got to make it worth it, and he did. Avdia on the other end. Him and Brooks going at it. Avdia with the step back three.
Nice.
He's getting tired, and the Suns have the ability all the way ahead to Dunn. Nice. Royce O'Neal gets it up to Ryan Dunn. And steal or foul? No, nothing. Dunn damn near stole the ball. Suns down by one. Here we go. Shaedon Sharpe with the ball. High pick and roll with Drew Holiday. Last shot of the quarter. I'll come get you, son. Sharpe's going to take the last shot of the quarter. He's guarded by Gillespie. Step back three. No good. End of the third quarter. Only a 1-point game. The Suns are back in this thing. And, hey, you called it. You said bring in Booker. And they did that. And they closed this gap. So season's on the line. You can't play around. Let's go get the number one fan here. Let's get the super fan.
Yeah.
All right, come here. Bubs.
Those lemon pepper wings.
Come on, Bubs. Ah! Ah! My boy. All right. Okay. So, what do you say? What is he? You're going to sit in my chair. What do you say? Sunday Night Suns. That's right. On Tuesday. Are you watching the show?
Yeah.
Is it exciting?
Yeah.
Are you watching the game?
Yeah.
Is it exciting? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see your uncle right there?
Yeah.
Say hi, Uncle Keith.
Hi.
Say go Suns.
Go Suns.
That's right. Okay.
Go
Come here. Oh. Oh. All right. Are we going to watch the rest of the game?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to watch us or are you going to watch the game or are you going to watch both? You're going to watch both. Okay. Go back to mama.
No.
Yeah, you got to go back to mama. You got to go back to mama so you can watch the rest of it. What are we going to do without our number one fan, Bubs? Yeah, take the ball. Take the basketball. I love you. I love you so much. Oh, he's very upset. Now he wanted to stay the rest of the game.
I can't blame him. game.
he grabbed a little basketball I had in here.
Huh.
I never thought I would be the dude who like brings in his kid to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, woo, let's do it. But I can't help it. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
I should have made it larger on the screen. Oh, whatever. It's all good. But yeah, no, he's really starting to connect with basketball now. And I think honestly, this podcast is helping because, you know, he watches us sit here and talk about the game. He watches us break things down, you know, and so he's learning like what basketball really is,
Watch the first,
you know, a little bit more because he watches all of that with us, you know.
Yeah, dude, he does. Sorry, I'm on a call. My dad's trying to talk to me.
No worries. Hey, it's all good. My son talks to me. Your dad talks to you. We got family here. It's one thing at this point when I think the biggest thing that the Suns have got to do over the remainder of this game is figure out a way to isolate Deni Avdija on both sides of the court. And I don't mean that they want him shooting isolation because he's been great in isolation so far. But I think the biggest thing is that he's exhausted. You want to continue to exhaust him. You want to continue to work him. You want to continue to make him do everything. And then on the other end, you want to make him defend every single thing that you can. Because I think that the more that the Suns are capable of keeping Deni Avdija, just put him into every single defensive possession you can. Exhaust him. That's going to help win the game. Jalen Green fires a step back, and the Suns take the lead.
Hey, whatever, dude.
Hey, we've been waiting for that forever. We got it. Here comes Scoot with the ball. Scoot's had a halfway decent game, but he's been quiet of late. Gives it off to Klingon, top of the circle. They try to run a DHO with Avdija, but the Suns are all over him. They'll give it off to Kamara instead. Kamara, not really sure what to do with the ball. Back to Scoot. Scoot pump fakes and drives and loses the ball. Jalen Green comes up with it. Suns get the ball to Gillespie. Gillespie fouled. Are we gonna call? Nope, they're just gonna call it out of bounds. The shot was blocked, so tipped off the Blazers. Love what we're seeing defensively from the Suns here. They're trying to deny Avdija getting the ball.
Yeah,
they're gonna make him work for everything. I'd love to see that.
Me too. You said that's what we should have done, in the Sunday night game, on Sunday night show.
Yep.
And it took in 3 quarters, but we're doing
Boom.
it.
Jalen Green goes into the 2-man game with Iguodaro and gets the jumper. It's now a 3-point lead for the Suns. Avdija's got the ball up again. Avdija loses it again. This time stolen by Brooks. Brooks driving.
Come on,
and the lay-in should be an and one. 5-point lead. The Blazers call timeout. A 13-2 run for the last 3:06 for the Suns. This is what you got to do. This is the whole point, is that Deni Avdija cannot take every single shot. Deni Avdija cannot defend every single possession. And that's what the Blazers are trying to make him do. He has literally, I don't know how many pick and rolls Deni Avdija has run in this game, but it's got to be something like 40 or 50. He has run an absurd number of plays in this game. And so that's not even accounting for, obviously we think about shots he's taken. Avdija's 11 of 17, 2 of 7 from 3, 3 of 6 from the line. He scored 27. He's got 5 turnovers, but he's also got 9 assists. So think about right there. He's taken 17 shots. He's also got 9 assists and 5 turnovers. That right there is like 31 possessions worth of basketball in those plays. Mm-hmm. So he is, or 31. So whatever. But the point is that he is literally, that's the 31 possessions that he finished. That doesn't even account for the 31 possessions where he ran a pick and roll and passed the ball out and the dude didn't shoot it. Or he ran a pick and roll and drove and then, went back and stepped back out. Like, Deni Avdija has been every single thing that the Blazers have tried to do for this entire game. And, again, I understand that sometimes dudes go to superhuman levels and they score 60 and they do all these things. But you're asking Deni Avdija to do that after he's carried the Blazers for weeks now. He's not Luka Doncic, He's not Nikola Jokic. He's a very good player, but he's being asked to be LeBron right now. Prime LeBron is what the Blazers are asking of him, to do everything every possession. And the Suns have been able to take advantage of that for the last 3 minutes. Now you've got a 5-point lead. You've got 11 minutes left. Booker's 4 fouls are much less of an issue now that you've taken the lead. So the big thing has to be, keeping Booker away from a 5th foul and keeping him defending in the corner. And then, again, attack. Exhaust Avdia. Everything that you and I talked about on Sunday Night Suns, we've been doing for the last 10 minutes, and it's been working.
Yeah.
So let's keep fucking doing that.
Wholeheartedly agree. And right now, Booker's getting some rest. So he's not even out there right now.
Yeah.
So if we could extend the lead with Booker off.
Yeah. That would be everything that we can do, every minute that we can win without Devin is going to change, it's going to change our fortunes by a factor of like 1 billion. Like we fall apart so hard when Devin doesn't play that if we are able to simply not have that be an issue for one game where we actually win, if we win the minutes where Devin sits, then we're going to win. That's going to add like 10 wins to our season.
Yeah.
So
now they're finally talking about us.
There we go. Quick stats update. Goodwin's 3 of 6, Brooks 5 of 8, Williams 2 of 3, Green 11 of 22, Booker 7 of 15. Again, I don't love Jalen Green getting the most shots, but he's got 28 points and he's +4, so it's hard to argue that Jalen Green has had a really nice game.
Yeah, he's doubled his plus since the second half. Since halftime.
I would like to point out that ever since I started talking shit and said I'm done with this guy, he has taken it to a new level. So
yeah, he's got.
It was my hating that elevated his game.
Yeah.
It's called hate elevation. It's a thing I invented. Drew Holiday firing another 3. Drew Holiday has taken a lot of shots in this game.
Yes.
He is getting exhausted. You can see him just starting to fire stuff up at this point.
Yeah.
Jalen's got the ball again. Snake play to the left elbow. Can't get the shot. Royce O'Neal with the rebound. Out to Brooks. Brooks backing down. Midi, but they're going to call a foul on that one.
Nice.
Thibault is begging for, he's calling for the old challenge. But nope. Our boy Brooks will head to the line for 2. Things starting to look much better for the Suns right now, but you can't take your foot off the gas because this is the thing is we've done this in a lot of games where we get this lead and we're like, all right, guys, we've won the game.
Yeah.
Let's put it in cruise control. And then we lose. So right now, you should be treating this game like you're down 7 and you should play with that same intensity.
Absolutely.
And, that's what got us here. So let's close this game out that way.
Yeah.
Gillespie picked up 3/4 court. Go ahead.
We usually don't have more than like 1 or 2 stretches where we go like 4 minutes without scoring. I feel like we already had that this game. So that's nice that came earlier. And so, I don't the likelihood of it happening now is a much lower percentage.
Yeah, and we've got our energy back right now. We're whipping around. We're flying around on defense. We're forcing bad shots. We're creating transition opportunities for ourselves, which is going to help us. Like you said, we're not going to go into the black hole when we're the ones creating the transition opportunities.
Yeah.
Brooks handling the ball at the mortgage matchup sticker. Oh, he just, wow, dude. He just threw Grant to the ground with a hard spin, and they called the foul on Grant. Grant's pissed off, too. He just said, what the fuck?
Well, don't foul then.
I mean, he's all over him, and he's moving. I don't know what you expect. That's also a flop by Grant. Like, he, jumped 10 feet backwards. Like, Brooks loves it.
To the ball.
Iguodaro, little give and go action with Jalen, who drives inside. Reverse layup is blocked by Williams. That's a play that Jalen needs to pass out of. I know you're feeling hot right now, but that's not the play. Holiday ISO'd on Royce O'Neal. Again, he's exhausted, just fires up a little jumper. It's horrible, but they got a foul. Holiday, I mean, he's taken a lot of shots in this game, but this has not been, really a great game for him. I think at this point he is, let's see. Yeah, Holiday's 5 of 16. He is 3 of 10 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, but only 31% from the field. Not a good game overall for Holiday, but he's got to shoot these shots because someone has to. Avdia can't do anything. Kamara from 30 feet. That's a horrible shot. Bricks it.
Avdia's got him from +7 to +2.
So there you go right there. And the Blazers haven't scored in 4:40. I mean, again, Avdia's exhausted, and we're starting to put the hammer to him, and we need to just keep doing it.
And now we got Booker back out there.
Time to finish him off.
I would like to see
Booker
Williams again.
Oh! Dylan Brooks with a ridiculous step back 3 from the wing to make it a 10-point game. The defender was all over him. Avdia draws the foul on Brooks from the other end because Brooks was about to slap a bitch no matter who it was after making that 3.
Yeah.
Avdia in his fucking face. Step back. And dude, that was beautiful. He turns around and stares at the entire fucking Blazers bench, too. You got to love Dylan Brooks. You absolutely got to love Dylan Brooks. Avdia is posting him up right now, trying to get inside. Brooks is too strong. He's not happy. Avdia got the foul on him, and Brooks stared him down. Oh, man. Dylan's clapping. 8-point game, 8-point lead for the Suns, 8:15 left. Again, you can't get too cocky.
Yeah.
You've not won this game. And I think they know that. I feel that this energy that the Suns have right now is really good. And that last 3 from – there's a technical foul. Ooh. Ball don't lie. The ball does not lie. They call the tech, I guess, on Brooks for the way he put his hands behind his – Was that on Brooks that they called it?
Tech for clapping. Bro, that's so garbage.
Oh, man.
Refs are so soft.
That'll get rescinded, dude.
They better.
Another miss for Avdia.
Now
really nice throw out of bounds. Blazers will maintain possession because they threw it out of bounds off Goodwin.
At least they're
Dylan's on the sideline. He can't believe it. I can believe that they called it a tech on that, dude. Come on.
But it's like, come on, you can't clap.
Just don't talk to the refs. Just don't talk to them. Like, they have it out for you. Just don't talk to them. Unless you have a legitimate thing to talk to them about. That's what I would say. But it's all good. Avdia drives. Now they're just trying to get the Blazers back in the game because that was a ridiculous flop throw, and they called another foul on Goodwin.
That's why we got to get Williams back out there. We need some size just to stop this.
Agreed. Goodwin did armbar him. That's not a bad call. Avdia to the line, shooting 2 again. He just bricked 2 free throws, but he makes the first of this one. But again, Avdia's had to do literally everything for them this entire game. He's got 29. Holiday's got 16. Then Kamara has 8. Klingon has 2. Henderson has 9. Thibault has 3. Grant has 8. Sharp has 8. Like, nobody else has really stepped up. So, Suns have missed 7 free throws. Blazers have missed 6. 25-18 in terms of total disparity. Booker high pick and roll with Oso. Oso flips the pick. Booker drives. Kamara steals the ball and it goes out of bounds.
A foul.
But they're going to call a foul on Kamara, looks like, right?
Yeah. Okay. I got to go feed my cat.
All right. Cat feeding time is upon us. Foul, so it'll be side out. O'Neal's going to inbound the ball. Booker comes off a screen from Iguodaro and lays it in. No, ball bounced out, but I believe we're going to get another foul. A lot of fouls down the stretch here. It felt like earlier in the game they were really going to let guys play. And at this point, we've really sort of devolved to what feels like a foul every single possession one way or another. Looks like at this point, side out again. Beautiful pass. O'Neal flips it from Iguodaro, who throws it inside to Green, who absolutely throws it down. Jalen Green is killing it this game. ever since, 12 of 25. We still got to work on the efficiency, but he's coming around. Avdia tries to throw the alley up to Robert Williams, but he can't finish it. He was up there, but he just dropped the ball. Williams runs away from the pick with Goodwin, tries to throw it to Booker in the corner, but the ball is stolen by Kamara, who then tries to whip it across the court, and it's stolen by O'Neal, who pulls and fires the three, and the Suns now lead by 11.
That's what's up.
Unfucking believable.
One of the best closers of 3-point shooting in the league, Royce O'Neal in the fourth quarter.
And off the steal, too, to just grab that ball and then put it in. Number one, beautiful pass by Iguodala inside the green. And then, Royce just rips that ball out of the air and buries that triple. Honestly, like this is what we've been missing. We haven't had this second half in a while where we just start stealing the ball and we just start getting in transition and throwing up threes. Like everything they were doing to us in the second quarter, we have now been doing to them since about 3 minutes left in the third is when we really started to turn this thing around. Maybe 3.5, 4 minutes left in the third. And since then, there has been, again, Avdia is exhausted. He can't do anything. We got a request to see the cat, but Avdia's exhausted. He can't do anything at this point. He cannot, he can't take every shot. He can't defend everyone. The Suns are putting him in every pick and roll. And as you pointed out, the plus minus, Avdia is now to -2 because the Suns are just killing him at this point. So he's gone from +7 to -2.
I love it. Huge swing.
Otter Pop wants to see the cat.
We'll show you the cat. I promise. She'll come back in here asking for more food and all. But we have stood up in the face of adversity. So you like that. That bodes well.
This is what we've been waiting to see for weeks, right? And again, listen, I'm gonna take it on the chin here. Someone go ahead and punch me in the face. I said that Jalen Green was the problem, and in this game, he has fucking turned it around and been a huge part of the solution for the last few minutes. Now, again, the second quarter and the third quarter were still horrible. We've got to work on the efficiency, and we've got to work on these huge minutes of just black holing. But the thing is that what Jalen Green has done in the fourth quarter and in the close of the third quarter is what I have been fucking asking of him all season. When you have the ball, attack. Don't dribble around. He is just shooting the ball. He is attacking relentlessly right now, and it is beautiful to see. He's not thinking twice. He's not over-questioning. He's thrown a couple of bad passes, but he's still trying to make things happen, and that's what I want to see. I don't care if you make mistakes. I care if you hesitate and are afraid to play. And Jalen Green, for so much of this season, has hesitated and been afraid to play. Not today. Not in this first and fourth quarter. Good for him. And you know what? Again, he could tell me to my face, fuck you. I'd be like, go Suns. I don't. I'll say it like it is. If you can't handle that you're playing inefficiently, that's the problem. The cat agrees with me. That's why she showed up right now. Because she heard me ranting about this and was like, I'm coming to say that I agree. So I'm just saying.
No, yeah. I agree.
We're getting much effusive response for the cat. But now, so at this point, you just got to close this thing out. Yeah. This is just about finishing this game off.
Yes.
And this is what we've been waiting for. This is how you want to go into the playoffs. Win this game, set your seeding against the Spurs, and then say, we're going to do this thing,
Yes. Because, coming off, you're down you're down 14. It's not looking good. And if you're able to come back and win this, that's going to be a huge morale boost going forward.
Yep. And it was an ugly 14 too. They were doing everything.
It was. They
just get to the lamp and get a bucket there to cut it to 9. Here comes Jalen driving. He's got the touch today, but again, he got in his position, he attacked, and he fired. Yeah, I love what Jalen is doing right now. Suns on a 23-6 run.
He had a nice hesitation on that shot. He released it, right when he needed.
Jalen has a really nice hezzy. Yeah. Holiday scores inside to cut it back to 9. 6:15 remaining. Jalen has the ball guarded by Avdia.
Oh, no.
Pass the ball behind him to Oso, but Oso was cutting right as he threw the pass. 6 minutes remain, and the Suns lead by 9.
Booker get another foul. Oh, no, he's right there.
Looks like Sharp fell out of bounds.
Yeah.
Tiago Splitter is confused.
Yeah.
Under 6 minutes left in the Phoenix Suns Blazers play-in game. Suns lead by 9. Booker gets the ball across half court. High pick and roll with Iguodala. Back into a DHO action. Booker loses the ball, but he recovers. Avdia covering him. Booker thinks about the three, doesn't shoot it, gets it back. Can't make that one. That's going to be out of bounds on the Suns.
I'm a little surprised that Osa's still out there instead of Williams.
The hell yeah, brother, was for the 11-point lead, and the oh my God is for the cat. So there we go. I agree, though. It's time to get Williams back out there and close some of this stuff off. I think Jordan Knott likes what Iguodala is doing for the offense right now is why.
Yeah.
Avdia's got the ball top of the circle, dribbles on Booker, drives, and overshoots the layup, cannot score. Jalen Green gets the rebound, 5:14 remaining.
And they are draped all over him.
They are, yeah. Holiday is inside Jalen Green's jersey.
Yeah.
Brooks, driving inside with Iguodala with him. Avdia gets the rebound. Brooks missed that one. Under 5 minutes left. Suns still up by 9. Both teams exhausted. You can see it.
Our offense is.
Holiday pulls up and nails the triple. It's now a 6-point game. The Suns got to get their shit together here. They have not won this game.
We need a bucket right here.
Suns do need a bucket, and it's time to get Williams back in this game. It's probably time for the Suns to get the starting lineup in, which would be adding back Goodwin and Williams.
I think
Jalen Green off the screen drives. Throws the ball away. Klingon absolutely mugged him there. Just all over him.
We need to get Booker a shot.
Bricked 3 from the corner, but Klingon gets the rebound. Out to Avdia for 3 and good. And now it's a 3-point game. And the Suns are hold on, what's happening? The Blazers go on an 8-0 run, and the Suns call timeout. And this is the stuff we've been doing all season. You get a huge lead, and then you're like, we've already won the game, and there's still 4 fucking minutes left.
Right.
And now it's a 3-point game. Jalen Green just got hit in the face. Not sure what happened there. Does not appear to be any foul called or anything. Nope, they're reviewing. They're reviewing. Okay. So we are getting a review on this. This is a huge review.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep just falling apart down the stretch and not.
Oh, that's
he got hit on the eye there. Oh, so what's the review for? Are they reviewing this play?
Yeah,
they're reviewing Klingon on.
Oh, stop it! They wouldn't be reviewing that now.
No, I know. That's why I'm confused. I'm confused what they're reviewing. Did they say?
I guess they're reviewing whatever he just did on Brooks just there. He did something.
This has just been.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They only showed it once. It looks like he did something to Brooks on the other side.
Yeah, he pulled him down by the jersey. It looked like, yeah. But this is the thing we've been doing, dude. We've had multiple games where we had a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter, and then we let the other team. I mean, dude, that's like a flagrant 2.
You think so?
I don't know. I just want to win this game.
Honestly, flagrant run.
What's the call?
Hey, you know,
flagrant 1.
Yep, flagrant 1. I'm so used to Suns getting nothing, you know. So I'll take it.
So they'll get the 3, but it was before the thing, so it's going to be 2 shots on the ball for the Suns.
Yeah.
But again, Suns can't keep. Say again?
We were already going to get the ball, but 2 shots will be helpful.
But yeah, add the 2 shots. Yeah. But the Suns can't keep doing this shit where we get up 10 and then with 4 or 5 minutes, all of a sudden we're like, well, we've won the game, and we just start dicking around and firing up triples. You got to keep playing.
I agree.
Brooks nails both free throws to put the Suns up by 5. 4:14 remaining. Suns have a 5-point lead.
That's why I want them to take the whole shot clock right here to get a good shot. And I
agree with that.
Honestly.
Same lineup in, no changes thus far. I would, again, love to see Goodwin and Williams back in, but Coach Ott does what he does. Booker from the free throw line, no good. Trying to draw the foul there, did not get it. Avdia brings it up the other way, drives inside, whips it outside to Sharp, who thinks about the three, but drives inside then, tries to dish it to Clingan, and O'Neal comes up with it. Sharp has been shooting horribly, so he decided not to shoot that one.
Royce has
turned it over instead. Booker gets the pick from Royce. Calls for the ISO. They clear out. Iguodala comes back for the screen. He whips it over to O'Neal. The Green off the screen from Brooks. Nails the triple.
Oh. All right, baby. All right. Come on.
That was beautiful. And that's a beautiful play where Green comes off the screen in the corner to get the three. That's the kind of shit Jalen Green needs to be doing.
Yes.
Avdia drives. He's going to be fouled by Royce O'Neal on that one. An absolutely incredulous fan in the background. I agree with you, sir. You are very right.
Let's get that guy on the podcast.
Let's get that guy on the podcast. Let's find out who he is. But that's the kind of stuff I want to see Jalen Green doing, coming off a secondary screen to get the open look. That was beautiful. That's exactly what we need.
Yes.
Suns lead by, again, 8, 3:17 remaining. Avdia's at the line for 2. Makes the first one. Jeremy Grant checking back in. Grant's had a so-so game.
Yeah.
Clingan's going to the bench. Honestly, Clingan's been huge at times for them, so not bad to see that. We're headed to a timeout here. One more free throw for Avdia when we come back. The Suns lead by 7, 3:17 remaining. So the biggest thing I think down the stretch that we've, again, the offense goes to a black hole because nobody's focused. Then all of a sudden we run 3 ATO plays and it's beautiful. I think Jordan Ott, head coach Ott, has to get more involved with calling plays during the game. I think that there needs to be a little bit more scripting for us. I think we need to slow it down a little bit, and I think we need to be running more plays. I really do, because I think that when our offense is significantly more complicated, we're having a lot more success. And I think that we need to commit ourselves to, hey, we're going to play a little slower. We're going to play a little bit more of an old school brand, but we're going to find those threes out of that mix. We're going to cut, we're going to move.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we're not going to play 7 seconds or left Nashy style, but Yeah.
And I think we would excel at that, especially, when we're playing against teams like this that don't have a lot of playoff experience. If we win this and go against the Spurs, that would be huge against them too.
And we have been excelling.
Both schemes. What's up?
Yeah, exactly. I agree completely. And we have been excelling against this stuff all season, So, like you said, like against the Spurs, you can't be vanilla.
Right. Exactly.
Same lineup still in for the Suns.
So, yeah, I just love Zoso.
He does. And I think that he's I'm riding the hot hand until it's not working thing, But I don't you don't want to wait till they have the lead or something
right.
But they've kept it, they've kept it at bay. They're at 6. You'd like to see the Suns crank this thing back up to double digits.
Me too.
Iguodala fouls Kamara. The question is, are they going to call it while he was out of bounds? Because if that was during the out of bounds play, that's a technical foul for the Blazers. Doesn't look like they are. Just going to be a side out of bounds for the Blazers. Sharp to inbound the ball. Royce O'Neal is just all over Denny Avdia. 3 minutes left. It's stressful here in Phoenix.
That is.
Avdia ignores the pick from Holiday, gives it back to him, give and go to Sharp, who passes it to the corner to Jeremy Grant for 3. And it is now a 3-point game with just under 3 minutes remaining. Grant, 3 of 10 from the field. Not a great game, but a huge bucket there. Jalen Green drives, blocked, and grabbed by Jeremy Grant, who whips it up to Avdia. Alley-oop and a blocking foul. That'll be 5 on Devin Booker. 2.5 minutes remain.
That's what I'm saying. Man. Get Williams in the game. We need size at the rim.
Agreed completely. I hate all of these choices. You got to wonder if he rolled an ankle or something.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if he was hurt or something.
Because he is not coming in. Like, he's not.
Yeah.
He does not. He's sitting on the bench. Like, he's not coming in. Like, he's not looking like I'm warming up. Like, I'm getting ready. Like, he looks like he is not coming into this game. So that makes me think that maybe something happened. I don't know. Sharp makes both free throws, and it's a 1-point game. 2.5 minutes remain. Suns ball. 7-0 run from the Blazers in a minute. Infuriate freeze. Booker sets a screen for Green, who's driving on Avdia, but Avdia walls him off well. Gives it back to Booker, who's covered by Kamara. Switched onto Avdia, and looks like Avdia got the foul. Booker will go to the line for 2. Suns don't look to be having any more planned substitutions for the rest of this game.
Yeah.
Jordan Knott looks like he's riding with these guys. I don't necessarily know what is the reason for that. I don't know what the thought process is, but you're looking at the Suns bench. Nobody is preparing to come in. Booker bricks his first free throw. And again, the Suns with a 10-point lead. Everything was going well. And then they just stopped doing what got them there, and now it's perilous.
Yeah.
Booker's still an opportunity to push this to 2 points, but you got to make your free throws. Gets the second one.
It's just tough because, like, we've seen this game before, so I just hope it goes the other way this time.
Yep. Avdia's picked up by Goodwin in half court, drives, kicks it out to Holiday in the corner, who's covered by Brooks. Back up to Avdia, covered by Goodwin, who drives into the corner to Grant again for 3, and he nails it. And the Blazers now lead. Suns keep falling for that same play. Jordan not unwilling to make adjustments. This is bad coaching right now.
It is. If you're 18-6 in the fourth quarter, like, you make adjustments.
Booker gets the ball back from Green. Goody nails the corner 3, but it's after Booker is fouled. So Booker goes to the line again.
And, like, where's the technical when they like jump up and down? And I'm really surprised that we didn't get a foul call right there on Green.
On that 3-pointer, yeah, I'm surprised. Book nails the first free throw to tie it back up. 107 with 1:34 remaining. Second free throw is good, and the Suns back to a 1-point lead. Holiday's going to bring the ball up court. He's picked up 3-quarter court by Brooks. Goodwin is all over Avdia. They're trying to keep the ball out of Avdia's hands as much as they can. Brooks and Goodwin switch. Kamara gets the ball, but he almost throws it into the backcourt. They managed not to turn over. Holiday's got it, splits the defense, drives, and he turns the ball over. 1:08 remaining. Suns ball. Get the ball across half court. You got to get the ball across half court. They were being a little nonchalant there.
Yeah.
Brooks with the ball. Gets it to Booker. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. 58 seconds left in the game.
So we are so small right now. Yeah, like you said, yeah, Williams must be hurt. We got Royce and Goodwin out there. Like, who's playing center right now?
Booker. Oh. Had a fadeaway. Thought he was fouled. They didn't call it. It's a 1-point game. Avdia drives and scores. And it's a 1-point lead for the Blazers. Avdia screaming at the official. his teammates send him away. But if Dylan Brooks just screened it at an official like that, he would get a fucking technical.
Yeah. Brooks gets called for clapping, but you can scream at the ref if you're Avdia.
Just incredibly frustrating because this should not even be a game right now.
I agree.
And yet we just continue to do this shit every goddamn game where we down the stretch just choke it away. And like this is, I know that we have another game if we lose this game, but I don't want to play the Thunder. I want to play the Spurs.
Right.
And you had a 10-point lead in the fourth goddamn quarter.
5
This
minutes.
is why they don't talk about us, because we're not earning it.
Yeah.
We got to earn this for once. There are 37.3 seconds left, and the Suns are down by 1 point, 108-107. Suns have the ball. Denny Avdia is on the sideline for the Blazers. Offense for defensive switch. They'll certainly call timeout and bring him back in should they get a stop or if we score, either way. Suns have a side out in the Blazers' end of the court. It's a 12-3 run in the last 2:40 for the Blazers, so that's frustrating. Booker guarded by Jeremy Grant. Booker gets the ball top of the circle, passes it inside to Goodwin. Reverse layup is good. And the foul. Unbelievable pass by Devin Booker. It was a lefty, floor pass. Unbelievable catch by Goodwin, too, by the way. It was a righty pass, sorry, but lefty reverse layup. Booker driving, gets it to Goodwin, who comes under. It's just unbelievable play.
Come on, Goody. Come on, baby Goody.
Huge play by Goodwin there. Draws the foul on Kamara, who has not had a good game. And hopefully that can be huge. But yeah, I mean, Williams is out. Our lineup is tiny right now. Like, you're right. Klingen's back in. So it feels like guys must be hurt. Like, this is a weird lineup. Goody misses the free throw. Klingen gets the rebound. It is a 1-point game. 31.1 seconds remain. 110-109 Suns lead. And it is Blazers ball. Suns have 1 timeout remaining, 2 left for the Blazers. This timeout brings them to 1. That timeout will advance the ball into the half court for the Blazers. So 31.1 seconds with 24 on the clock means there will be enough time. They cannot take the last second shot. They actually just take it down to 23. So Blazers can't hold for the last shot. So the question if you're the Blazers is, do you want to hold for, a minute, try to set up, or are you going to attack right away, try to draw a foul? We know that Denny Avdia is going to take the shot, but, it's just what shot is the question.
So ridiculous.
Avdia has 38 points tonight. The Suns have done a horrible job of slowing him down.
Yeah. Thing is, they got to make whatever shot they do.
Suns have an opportunity on national television to earn a little bit of respect here.
Yeah.
The whole NBA world is watching this right now. You got to win this game. And yeah, we got to do it. Kamara's going to inbound the ball. Brooks is guarding Avdia. It's Goodwin, Brooks, Booker, Green, and O'Neal. Everyone can switch. There's no bigs on either side. The Blazers are tiny as well. Avdia's got the ball.
They're trying to take.
They're holding.
Yeah.
He's guarded by Goodwin. Avdia drives, lay in, and 1. And he just gets an easy bucket like there was just no defense at all. Mark Williams must be hurt. There's no way that I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking to see if there's there's nothing about Mark Williams being out for the game, so I don't understand any of these choices defensively.
It's just so frustrating.
The Suns will now be down by 2. They'll have a timeout. They'll be able to run one more play. 16 seconds remain. Oh, Williams is in now. So now Jordan Knott chose to put Williams in.
So it's just bad coaching.
So just horrible coaching by Jordan Knott down the stretch that cost them this game. Just bad coaching. There's no other way to put this. The Suns should have had this game running away. Why? I don't know what the hell Jordan Knott was doing. This is a masterclass in being a goddamn fool. And this is what cost us shots at the 6th seed and everything. He did a great job in the first half of the season, and he's done a horrible job in the second half of the season. There's 16.1 seconds left. The Suns are going to have the ball in the Blazers' end. They're down by 2 points. The problem here is that even if they go and score quickly, the Blazers have another timeout and another opportunity to score for the win.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just so disappointed.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm mostly disappointed in Jordan Knott because this was a horrible job of coaching. I do want to say the Suns are owed one right now. We're fucking owed one. We've had so many. Every single shot has been a game-losing shot against us this year. We are fucking owed one for once. Like,
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like, people, like, ball pulls Bam Adebayo down to the ground and they still get rewarded with the win. Like, the universe doesn't care about those things.
Yeah.
You got
Get the ball in. Jesus. Booker has it. Top of the circle. He's guarded by Kamara. Booker drives out to Green for 3. Green is fouled, but not called. Another foul that's not called. We had the ball, and it's literally stolen for us, and the Suns lose on a unbelievably bullshit call. So that's, but you can't rely on horrible officiating to save you from bad coaching. And that's Jordan Ott cost them this game with his complete inability. Why did you play the same lineup for the last 8 minutes of the fucking game?
Especially when that lineup was 18, like was getting out.
It was 18-6 over like that last week. Like that was fucking horrendous. And I don't know what the hell he was thinking, but that's a coaching loss. And like I don't want to hear about learning or whatever, because there have been 10 goddamn times in the last 3 fucking weeks that the Suns have had the same exact fucking thing, and they've lost every single one of them. So, and of course, the last shot of the game goes for Jalen Green. Of course. That's what you do. Well, this is a really fucking disappointing episode that I'm pissed off right now, so.
I don't blame you. I just felt like this was what was coming, and I was hoping that it wasn't, and then it did, and it's still.
Well, no, but once we got up 11, it started to feel like this is what we've been waiting for lately, and then they just stopped doing every single fucking thing that they've been doing.
Yeah.
So, and nobody's gonna ask him. None of the local media is gonna have enough balls to be like.
I lost you there. I lost you.
I got kicked out there for a moment, but anyway. Just shenanigans.
No, I can't hear you.
Shenanigans all the way. You can't hear me? Well, whatever. What does it even matter at this point?
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. It got recycled. My mic is definitely playing, so we're getting the close up. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I got it. It doesn't really matter at this point because what are we even gonna do? Like, you had an opportunity to do something this season if you managed to beat the Spurs, and now you're gonna play a Thunder team that gives you no opportunity to beat them. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to say at this point. Oh, yeah, well, we lost Keith. That's a coaching loss. That's on Jordan Ott. That's a horrible, horrible, horrible job down the stretch of that game. Every single fucking thing he did was wrong. Again, you had an opportunity to do something if you played against the Spurs because there was an opportunity for that path to be there. And instead, you now have to play against a team that ultimately, I mean, I know we beat the Thunder once this season, but like if we somehow beat the Thunder in the playoff series, like that would be greater than the Warriors beating the We Believe or the We Believe Warriors beating the Mavericks. That would be crazier than the Giants beating the undefeated Patriots. Like the Suns had a legitimate chance against the Spurs because they're a young team that is not like at their peak yet, that relies on a lot of young guards, and because you can still disturb with Victor Wembanyama with, physical play because he hasn't quite reached the peak of his powers yet. And in this case, playing against the Thunder, you have legitimately no opportunity to do anything because we match up fine against them, but we're not going to win that series. We could have beaten the Spurs.
Yeah.
And Jordan Ott coached his way out of that. That is horrible. Like, I've been singing this guy's praises all year, and I right now feel like he doesn't deserve any of them now because that is like, these things are so unbelievably inexcusable. A middle school coach could figure this shit out.
Yeah. Like when you don't play Williams until 30 seconds left.
Yeah, don't play your center
when
you need defense and rebounds. It's horrible. It's just it's one of the worst jobs of coaching I've ever seen. Like,
and we're like some of the biggest Oso fans ever.
Yeah. But why the hell wasn't he in then on the last couple of plays?
Yeah.
Why the hell isn't even he? You made the lineup even smaller.
Right.
Like, and here's the thing: if Williams is hurt, play Malowacz. Those were decisions.
Yeah.
To go super small, and they were terrible fucking decisions that cost us the game. He did a horrible job. It was horrible coaching. It was awful. And now you're gonna get. I mean, we're probably not even gonna beat. We're probably going to play the Clippers, right? And we're probably not even going to beat them.
Yeah.
So, like, the idea that we're going to play the Thunder is based on the idea that we're going to win our next game.
Yeah.
Which I don't even have confidence that we're going to do that now. Because if you can't win this game,
when you're up 10 with 5 minutes left,
you're up 10 with 5 minutes. You can't win this game. Then what are you going to win? Just an embarrassing, pathetic end to this season for this team that started off with such strong note and all these, we're going to establish this culture. And now you just you don't even give a fuck. You don't even try. You don't even make a change down the stretch. You just sit there and stare and watch the same thing happen over and over again.
And then we try to play the foul game where we go to the line and then we're not even making our free throws.
Just horrible. Horrible lineup, horrible coaching, horrible all of it. Just a shitty end to the game.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens in the next game, but I don't have any faith in us anymore. I no longer have faith in Jordan Ott. At a certain point, I can't watch you continue to fuck up and just believe that it's going to get better. I don't care that this is his first year. I haven't seen him improve. I saw him be really good to start, and I haven't seen him do anything new since then. I'm not saying that we should fire him or something, but I'm just saying that these last few weeks have been fucking awful.
Yeah, if anything, he's regressed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this was fucking horrible. This was an atrocious game. And it's atrocious on the Suns, too. They all played like garbage down the stretch, just throwing up random shots, trying to draw fouls.
Yeah, like, I
instead
don't
of generating good looks, missing free throws, like you said, letting Denny Avdia walk to the basket. Like, just all of those things aren't nearly as bad if you don't add the fucking ad one. Knock his ass over.
yeah.
Just pathetic. Pathetic all around. Embarrassing. And, just more of Jalen Green disappearing when the game matters most. He does all these things. He's incredible right until we need him, and then he can't do shit.
Man,
So,
I was feeling so good too when we hit that stride, and then they scored 7 in like less than a minute.
yep. The whole lot of good faith was erased in the last 20 minutes. So,
Yeah. And it's just like, even if we do get through the play-in, we face the Thunder.
No, we have no chance against the Thunder. None. We're going to get destroyed. We had a chance against the Spurs because they're a young team, and we have enough people to throw at Victor Wembanyama to annoy him, to make it difficult enough to make those games close. We have no chance against the Thunder. We're going to get destroyed. If we even win our next game, which, again, I just don't even see why would anyone believe in this team right now?
The Mavericks took us down to the wire when we were trying to win that game.
We had this game completely locked up, and then they all just are fucking morons. And Jalen Green did the exact same thing he always does. He's down the stretch. He just can't play basketball. You have to pull him from the game with 5 minutes left. He can't be a closer. He doesn't know how to do it. And he's lost us so many games this year. And him and Jordan Knott together are just a pair of losers who lose games. And it's incredibly frustrating, but that's what I'm getting right now, is that these two guys are losing us games at the end.
Yeah.
And now you have one game left to try to fix it. And if you do fix it, you're rewarded with a 4-game sweep in practice for the Thunder.
Man.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I'm very unhappy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Disappointing. I'm glad we took 3 hours to do this. It took 3 hours away from my kid to watch this game. I feel like that dude on that Jets show. He's like, I could do other things with my life. Why do I watch the Jets every week? I could go be with my family on Sundays. Why do I do this? And it's starting to feel that way with the Suns. It's like, why do we have hope? Why do we continue to have hope? Like, that's the thing, is the reason I hate on the Jets as much as I do, because I know what you feel like. I'm a Suns fan, so I don't have to feel bad for you, because I go through this all the time. Ours is almost worse. They at least have one Super Bowl win. We've won nothing, and we're perpetually close to being good and then lose in the most ridiculous, heartbreaking ways possible. Like, being a Suns fan is like the worst thing in the world.
It is. It is.
Like, I love this team, and yet I simultaneously hate going through this over and over. And I'm going to watch the next game.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to do the exact same thing. We're going to be up 10 in the fourth quarter and lose again. I swear to God.
Yeah, Kawhi will just start going off.
Exactly.
They don't have someone like that at the end of the game. Like, Booker used to do that, but today he didn't. Like, where he was scoring 30 up to this game, and then he regressed. He scored 22 today. Missed some free throws. So I don't know.
Just always breaks down for us.
Yeah, we don't have that person right now to finish games for us.
I mean, Devin Booker is that person, and it's just still Jalen Green is taking the shots.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Devin played poorly down the stretch here too, but I'm just saying, like, Jalen Green should not be in for the last 5 minutes of the game. We would be so much better if Jalen Green just was benched in 5 minutes left, and we're like, congratulations, thank you so much for your contributions. We're going to let other people play. And also maybe play a center. Like,
yeah,
Jalen Green was playing a lot better when he was playing with Williams and getting open off real screens, not having Booker set screens for him.
Exactly.
Horrible coaching job by Jordan Knott.
Like, could we have gone any smaller? Let's put Bray out there. When we took out Oso to put in Royce, and we had Royce and Goodwin and Brooks and Green and Booker. That was our final lineup.
Horrible. And that's why I walked to the basket.
Yeah.
It's like when you used to play 2K and the coach would put like the shooting guard at center
Yeah.
because the AI didn't know any better. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And this is a real person. He kind of looks like an AI person though, like generated by, like the short white guy with the buzz cut. He kind of just looks like a coach that was generated by a video game. Like,
It's true.
I don't know. Any final thoughts on this one?
I hope we win Friday. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, I guess. Although again, it's like then we just lose to the Thunder.
Yeah. You think we can win one game against the Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could win one. Like, and then they'd be all, look what we did.
Yeah.
I want to bitch slap this guy. I hate him so much right now. What an awful job. Awful.
Well, thanks to Otterpop for stopping by and watching.
Thanks, Otterpop. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate the fans of this disastrous situation.
Misery needs company, so thank you.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. And I don't even have any alcohol, so
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do right now. Like,
I have some.
This was supposed to be a good day where I didn't drink, and now I need to. Thanks, Phoenix. Thanks, Suns. You're making me an alcoholic. Great work. Great work, guys. You're making me an alcoholic. It's all your fault.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tweet that at Ishbia. I'm going to be like, you guys are making me an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And then he'll respond and be like, we're going to have $5 beers.
He leans into it.
Yeah, exactly. Because he doesn't understand it. He'll be like, I'm making you an alcoholic. Cool. Let me help.
Yeah. That'd be good. It'd be worth it at least. As long as they lose, we could still enjoy some alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, he listened to me on the $2 taco thing. So up next, $2 shots.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could deal with this team. That's what I'm going to say to him. The only way I can handle this team is if you add shots to the $2 menu. Because this is getting
sad.
Go throw glass bottles at the wall or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my BB gun and hunt birds.
Yeah. I'm gonna find every color that's green, every green in here, and just cover it with something.
Is this fucking? Oh God. Well, 3 hours of good time and then misery later.
Yeah. Are we gonna do it again on Friday? I don't know when. What time's that?
I don't know if I have it in me. We'll
Yeah.
see. Maybe I
guess they
people appreciate the commentary breaking down the game, but it's also breaking down my soul. So it's kind of a difficult, it's like, people are like, oh, I'm learning. And I'm like, yes, but I'm learning about the void of darkness and death that comes with being a Suns fan.
Yes.
Like being eaten by Dormammu, like at a certain point.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe Friday, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. Friday night Suns, maybe. If we do, I'm going to drink. I'm not going to stay sober for that one because I don't.
And that makes a little bit more sense.
But it just won't even feel. I wanted to play the Spurs. It was all set up.
Me
just
too.
Right. We were going to play the Spurs and the Lakers, and then we were going to lose to the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. Now we're going to lose to them in the first round.
I know. Well, and now the locker room is not going to be happy. Even if we beat the Clippers, they're going to be all pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Clippers they're playing the Warriors tomorrow, so they're not even a sure thing. But
is Steph playing though?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So I mean, the Clippers will mow down those guys, and then it'll just and that's the thing. It's like even if we beat Kawhi,
yeah,
the world in which we somehow pulled off a Thunder upset is like SGA's legs fall off.
Yeah.
Jet Holmgren's legs also fall off.
Yeah.
And J-Dub's legs also fall off. And Kaysen Williams' legs also fall off. And then we might be able to beat the Thunder. They're just like on the sideline, all in wheelchairs. Like, it's crazy how all 5 of these guys lost their legs this week. That would be like the only way. That would literally be, if we beat the Thunder, that would be the most insane sports upset of all time.
It would be, especially after our like how we came to play them.
Yeah, like there would be no comparison for what level of upset that would be. That would be we have no chance. And in retrospect, if we play like this, we had no chance against the Spurs either. So, whatever. Ultimately, it was always going to end in some form of disappointment. I just thought it wasn't going to hopefully end in humiliating disappointment. I thought it might end in respectful disappointment, where we could say, this is a good Sun season. And even though we were disappointed, we have something to look forward to for the future. What do you look forward to right now? You have to trade Jalen Green. You don't even know if you can keep Colin Gillespie. What do you pay Mark Williams? This stuff,
we don't even play him at the end of games. Are they going to want to keep him? Like, what?
Right. That's the thing. It's like, you don't even want to play him.
Yeah.
And he's going to demand a huge contract. Like, it's just, every single thing I felt 4 hours ago is gone.
Yeah.
And it's just very frustrating. And it's just like, yet again, we had to go through this bullshit,
Yeah.
And just, well, I'm back to hating the Trailblazers. I really hated them for a long time. And then I stopped caring because they were terrible. And now I really fucking hate them again. So that's cool.
Yeah.
So add another team to the list of people I'd like to bludgeon with a large piece of mining equipment. Yeah, we'll see Friday, I guess. We'll find out.
Yeah.
If we do this one Friday, I'll be hammered because I'm not going through that again sober. I don't even know if I'm going through the rest of this evening sober. I'm pissed right now. I'm very upset. This is just not acceptable. This is not an acceptable loss. I don't understand how you can't. And this is my fucking problem. Does this guy not watch the game? Does he not watch basketball? Is he just there? Like, I'm wondering, are they telling him what to do and he doesn't have any say? How are you standing on the side, watching all of this and doing nothing about it?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It makes no sense.
I wish this bat was made of metal so that I could hit Jordan Ott with it and say, put in a center.
Yes. There are 5 positions in the game. Use them.
Don't just play a bunch of guards.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just big brain his big brain does to a loss. Yeah. He's like, I know more than all the history of basketball. We don't need conventional.
Look how much gray is in my hair.
It's like when someone gets scared.
Where do you think this comes from?
Yeah.
Where do you think this comes from?
Not from the Patriots, the Bucks, or
this comes from this team.
Yeah.
All of this is from the Suns. Every single one of these goddamn gray hairs, all of this in beard, it's all the goddamn Suns. They have grayed me. I am the gray man because of the Phoenix Suns. I want to punch everything in the world.
I know, man.
I want to get a hockey stick and I want to go hit Blazers fans with it. And I'll be like Winston in New Girl. I'll be like, I'm going to beat your ass with an athletic stick, boy.
Yeah.
I want to find Denny Avdia and I want to be like, I personally don't like you, and I find you to be a subpar human.
You're a
and I think that your personality lacks, and that this whole basketball thing is just a way to make up for the fact that nobody actually likes you. That's what I want to say to Denny Avdia right now, because you don't really want to a lot of people are like, you made me lose my parlay. I want to kill you. I want to insult him more personally and make him feel bad inside. I don't want to hurt him. I want to hurt him inside. I want to be like, your mother doesn't really love you. She told me I'm very close with your mother and she doesn't love you. That's what I want to say to Denny Avdia.
I don't blame you.
Of course, we let him score 41. I hate
the best player on the court tonight.
Yeah, by far. But he doubled up every. I hate. I knew that. I hate.
Royce got more minutes than Mark Williams. 22 minutes.
If you had I don't know, dude. I can't. I don't know. I don't. I don't even feel like why we lost this game is a question. I don't even think it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I don't know what happened. We know exactly what happened.
It was bad coaching, yeah.
And we were saying it as it was happening.
Yeah.
And it's still, like, what are you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do when we're sitting here on television or on a sideline, watching on television, identifying 100% what's wrong, and the head coach is still sitting there like, not sure. I really hate people from Michigan right now. I got to be honest with you. This is like a different feeling for me. These Michigan State guys who are all the Suns now, plus the University of Michigan knocking Arizona out. I love the state of Michigan with all my core. Right now, not fucking happy with anyone from Michigan. No one from Michigan on my good list at the moment. Aside from Devin Booker, he's from Michigan. But aside from that, you know, this sucks. I feel like my son. He used to just wake up because he's a toddler and he'd just be like, I'm so mad for no reason. He would just say I'm mad because he would be mad at something from yesterday because he was 3. That's how I feel right now. I'm just like, I just want to keep yelling, I'm mad. Like, how do you lose that game? And the fact that I've watched us do it a million times, I still can't believe that we lost it. And I don't know. Again, in the words of Meredith from The Office, to the Suns, you're the reason I drink. You're the reason I live to forget. We lost Keith. I thought he was being particularly stoic there for a moment. His phone may have died. We were on here for 3 hours. What can I say? This was a horrible embarrassment. I haven't been more disappointed to be a Phoenix Suns fan in a long time. This was a shitty way to end. Maybe we'll see you back here Friday for a Friday night, Sunday night Suns where we muster up the courage to talk about a game that, again, the prize is getting our ass beat by the Thunder. You try to have a good view about the fact that, again, this was a good season and we out-expected what was expected of us, or we outdid what was expected of us. But this one is a gut punch, and my feelings are hurt. Ugh.